Hello, everybody. We're here. The song is ended, and as I promised, we are here. I am Douglas. I am the pilot of Tales of Pantheons, and this is the grand finale of Chapter 1. As last episode was titled The Calm Before, this is The Storm. I am very excited. I've been writing this for 10 years, and this is one of the episodes that I have been incredibly excited to show people and have people play in for all those 10 years, and everything always goes sideways before then, so round of applause for this great team that we've got here to make it through and not hate each other by this point.
You sure? You sure about that?
Sort of.
I still got an episode.
Yeah, we have one episode for you all to turn on each other. So on that note, talking about these lovely faces before me, we're all in pseudo costume. I am obviously M's dad.
What?
I'm Loke.
Now you're talking about the other guys. That's weird.
But yeah, so I'm going to pass it around to this lovely group of people for them to introduce themselves, tell you who they are playing, and where you can find them really quick, and then we'll jump right on into it. And I'm going to go in this direction on your screens, not on our screens. So we're going to go with M first. M, introduce yourself. Tell them who you're playing.
Hi, I'm M. I play Cypher Wiley, the best character, obviously. You make a face, but I'm clearly the fan favorite. And you can find me on @Niere, you can find me on everything @Niere, Nierree. Yay. Yeah.
Boca.
Somebody else go.
Boca, hit him with it.
Hey, I'm Boca. I play Victor Reyes, a not father, not husband, figuring out his life has been an entire lie kind of guy, but hey,
Sorry,
we're here.
I did that to you.
No, you fucking loved every second of it. I know you did.
I did.
You're like, how can I really hurt him? Not me, Victor.
Yeah.
But yeah. All my socials are just Boca Bear. So you can hit me up there.
And Jordan, take it away.
Hey, everybody. Oh, don't do it like that. Now I'm nervous. Hey, everybody. I'm Jordan Irby. I play Jeremy Porter. You can find me at Jordan_Irby. Let's see if I crash out again this week.
Okay, so now we're gonna do our segment that we've been doing the whole entire time, where we ask a question and you guys answer in character. Normally, you guys come up with the questions, but in the last two episodes, seeing as they're pivotal moments in your guys' lives, I'm going to be asking this question. So I'm going to ask your character. Feel free, you guys can take it away as you come up with an answer. I'm not going to pass it around. Also, oh yeah, we got this idea from Bards of New York, so shout them out. Go watch their stuff. They're more popular than us. But your question for today, for your character, how do you want this to end?
This chapter,
as you guys are going into this next step, you guys know where you left off last time. So how do you want this to end?
Well, hopefully we're each gonna get our fucking $50,000. Because that's what I was promised. And so far, all I've been given is a shitload of trauma. And a child!
Honestly,
Yeah.
Victor's just thinking he just wants everyone to be safe. He completely forgot about the money. He completely forgot about everything else. He's seeing Vegas on fire. He's just like, God, I hope Cypher's okay. I hope I can keep Jeremy safe. I hope fucking Haley and Amanda all right. Because who knows where they are.
Jeremy wants his $50,000 for sure. Like, that's why he's here in the first place. He wants all the answers. Like, he wants just everything out on the table, man. Everything on the table. And not die.
Those
Maybe
are all
die,
good
who
answers.
knows?
I don't like how Doug was taking notes. So he's gonna be like, all right, we're killing this person off first. They're gonna be in $50,000 of debt.
I was sending a message.
I did want to change my answer.
Okay, change
Is
your
my
answer.
mic? Is
Your mic is
working now?
unsynced. talk
Still?
a
Is it
little
still
bit.
doing it?
Yeah, a little
Well, this is my whole mic. This is my microphone. So I don't know what to do.
bit. Okay.
I'll just go like this so no one can tell. So,
you told me to tell
I
you
changed
last
my
time. So.
answer. I
What's your-
appreciate it. So new answer is the correct answer is that I feel like as Cypher, she hasn't had like anything to really work for, and this has given her like a sense of purpose with her life. So I think what she's looking for in an end is honestly like there's some secret part of her that she won't share with Jeremy or Victor, but like even though they're in like a lot of danger constantly, she wants more, I think, because it's giving her like a purpose and she feels like she's actually doing something of value and like it's just the first time that she's ever like done anything meaningful other than literally steal from people and occasionally do a magic trick to a kid, you know? So that's what I got.
I like that answer. That's a very good answer.
I'm gonna try a different microphone and we're gonna see.
Heard we're gonna burn down California.
Yeah, we're, yeah. Gavin
Whatever
Newsom
you
will
think
come
it
in
is,
and
I'm
stare at it.
now.
And now it's
Hey,
not
it's
synced, but it
me.
sounds terrible.
Woohoo! It got worse.
Oh god.
Wow.
I would say if you switch back to the other mic, it's better, and then we can work on it at the break.
On the break, okay.
Yeah. Okay, so now we're gonna do a quick little recap as I set the music up. Theoretically, music is playing. So last time, you guys finished your conversation with the Oracle of Delphi that you guys came to know as Victoria. She answered a lot of your unanswered questions. She showed you a possible future, which showed you fighting angelic beings at the height of your power and your ability. You spoke briefly to a futuristic Odin who understood what you were going through and who you were in time. And he gave you his best attempt to show you the way out of things, but wasn't able to fully get across the message. Thank you for the follow. I missed I didn't catch the name. I looked over it last second. But thank you for the follow.
Ogmoxy.
Mog Moxie, thank you. So he tried to give you the best advice that he possibly could, but you guys were ripped out of the dream before he could finish everything that he had to say. But what you guys did take away was that all of this leads to a battle in front of a gigantic doorway, a massive gate that is locked by 7 keys. Most of the locks have already been unlocked, but there are 3 still locked in the vision that you saw. Victoria explained to you guys that this is the overarching path, the thing that you guys are destined to face, whatever is beyond that door. And for a brief glimpse, you saw what might be beyond that door. Something terrifying and unnatural, something that your brains couldn't comprehend. While it was simultaneously a massive creature standing in front of you, it was also the smallest little guy you've ever seen in your whole entire lives. Both in front of you and miles away at the same time. You could not comprehend what you were looking at. She also repeatedly told you that your futures lead you to New York. That there's something in 10 years that's going to happen in New York that you guys need to deal with and face. But that in-between time, that 10 years, was blank to her. She also told you that this was going to be the last time that she would see you. Saying that she was getting married and that her husband was not going to treat her right. As Loki entered into the building at the end of the sequence, you guys went in the back to find her current version dead in the back room, killed by her husband. Loki helped you guys prepare her body. You guys had one of my favorite moments in this whole entire show so far, of you guys just all in character talking and being like, okay, we're going to be a team. We need to fix this. That was honestly my favorite moment. I loved that.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
That was all me. That was all me.
And then
No, it was
Loki
Victoria dying.
and then Loki took you guys out and said the final meeting is about to start, that he needs Cypher by his side, and then he needs the other two to kind of guard and protect the area. As you guys got back to the Strat, you saw that pretty much everyone that was inside the Strat is dead. They've ripped each other apart in this chaotic week that has been had. But then you saw the cultists, the guys in white that you've been dealing with all week. And by dealing with, I mean you've been bullying them all week. And you saw them. Yeah, you saw them running away, to which Jeremy and Victor took chase. As Loki, I almost said Floki. That's that's my LARP character's name. As Loki and Cypher took the elevator up to the top floor. So now we're gonna get right into it. As the doors begin to open and the setting takes place. A long time ago, a bunch of Norse sailors rowed their oars down a small stream. It was dark, lit only by the stars in the sky. They landed on a very small island that they had never seen before. And there they began to dig their pits. They dug a grave for their honored dead. These giants, these legends that had sailed across the sea and landed in a place that no one had ever heard of before, were buried in a cold, dark island off the coast of a land that no one knew the name of. They prayed to their gods and they begged for forgiveness, begged for a way to get home. But no one answered. No one came for them. They were left there alone. On the opposite bank of the river, a group of natives watched them closely. Their feathered headdresses and spears and arrows tucked away as they watched these unknown individuals, these giants clad in metal skin, buried their honored dead. And they watched in reverence and respect. The Norsemen knew that they were there, but they gave them the same respect in return. And as they left someone behind. A man stood on that island, looking over the honored dead. A man missing a left eye, and his right eye glowed blue. His hood covered the majority of his face, his staff stuck into the soft dirt, and his ravens flew overhead. And as he looked across the little river, he did not see the natives watching. Instead, he saw a gigantic buffalo made of lightning and ash. The two great beings stared at each other, respecting each other and understanding what the future held for both of them. But in that moment, the man on the island recognized that the people who brought him here had left, and he could no longer leave. The elevator doors open. Cypher, you are greeted by the very familiar meeting room. You hear talking already, and Loki kind of extends an arm and says, "After you."
1 second, let me Google if YOLO was a thing in 2001.
Proper use. Proper use.
2001. YOLO! And I walk in.
Really? No fucking way.
In 2001? No way.
According to Reddit.
That was Little John, right? Little John was YOLO?
Yeah, but
Oh, no, wait.
2001?
Wait. 2004. I lied. I don't say that. I go, okay. And I walk in.
Okay. You walk in. Loki follows very close behind you. You can feel his arm kind of brush up against your arm periodically, like he is hovering over you. Not in a manner of, like, not trusting you, but in a manner of, like, he's walking with you. And he wants everyone to know that as you guys enter, you are entering together. You get that kind of sense of familial protection, a familial space as he's walking there. He's not guiding you, he's not pushing you, he's walking with you. You enter the room, and you see the familiar faces At the far end of the table is Gabriel. He's wearing his normal, just a very clean-cut suit with no markings, no extra apparel, nothing that makes him him. It's just a normal suit. His dark skin is very contrast to the bright colors of the world around him. His graying goatee kind of humanizing to this immense figure of power and respect. He kind of paces a little bit back and forth as he is listening to the others speak. Papa Legba, who you've seen many times at this point, kind of sprawled out in his chair, his cane behind him, kind of resting, as he looks at the others with a smirk on his face, just kind of listening to them argue and listening to them go back and forth about various different things. You watch as now you kind of more notice and understand the tattoos on his hands and arms kind of shift and morph as the art tells new stories constantly as it moves across his body. Athena is mid-rant. Athena sits directly across from Papa Legba, and her beautiful white suit coat is like shiny and clean, made contrast by the golden necklace and golden earrings and just so much gold. She's just covered in gold. And she is ranting and yelling at the other ones, telling them to be quiet and be respectful and pay attention to what we're doing. Like, she's being the goddess of war is coming out strong with her right now. Meanwhile, against the window, the massive figure of Quetzalcoatl kind of looks out the window. His various colored suit coat and shirt kind of flicker in the light of the outside dancing lights of Las Vegas, as well as the mood lighting within the meeting room. And his gigantic hoop jade earrings that extend his earlobes kind of sway as he kind of like continuously turns his head and looks at the others. Very off-put. He doesn't want to be here is the kind of sense that you're getting, but he knows that he has to be here. And as you and Loki enter, there is a lull of silence as they all kind of stare at you guys.
Sup, fuckers? What are we doing today?
That's about right.
Athena looks at you and is just, so you did bring her. After all of that, you still brought her. Loki kind of...
Very feminist of you to not want me around.
Which we learned last time. Cypher invented feminism.
A strong, independent woman such as yourself, you sure don't want another strong, independent woman around. It's not very girl of you.
I don't want a child here.
I'm old! And I spilled my drink all over my desk!
Hey, brother.
Oh my god, what is this?
What was that? Where did that come from?
Em, you're muted. You're muted. You muted yourself.
Help me!
You muted yourself and you started playing Hey Brother. Great song.
Oh god.
Great song.
Great start. Great start. Hey everybody, welcome to the Tales of Pantheons channel.
Welcome.
Loki walks up very quietly and pulls back a chair, and lets you take the seat. I thought that was me for a second, and I panicked. I don't even know how you did that. No. Okay. All right, we'll switch to the other guys. So Loki pulls back the seat, offers you the seat, and takes a seat down next to you as he offers you the seat. We're gonna let Em deal with their struggle bus as as being called out in the chat. If you want to go clean it, now would be the time. Alright, so as Loki extends the seat and the two take their seats at the table, back down on the first floor, the cloaked figures are booking it around various different corners. There's one that is lagging behind, and right before he darts around the corner, there's a flash of light and lightning as Jeremy, you shoot across the floor and you skid right in front of him. Victor, you are booking it behind him as fast as you possibly can, leaping over bodies that are strewn all over the place, broken slot machines, the utter chaos that is the main floor of the Stratosphere Hotel. The man looks at you, Jeremy, and is just kind of like,
Where do you think you're going? I
out.
want to have a little chat. No. The door's that way. But we should have a little chat, don't you think?
Yeah, we can have a chat. You caught me. It was all me. You did it. I'm so proud of you.
Yeah. So, what you guys doing?
Victor enters. He's like, oh, God damn, Jeremy, you're fast.
Yeah.
We're just leaving. There's the back door. We're heading out the back door. Things got so chaotic. It's just been so. People just started killing each other, having sex on the floor. It was so weird, and we made sure that everybody that wasn't participating, whatever just happened, we're all taken care of and safe. But now we're just going. I'm so sorry to interrupt you. You met us. You know who we are. We're good people. We're nice, good, friendly people.
Is he still wearing like the full like getup that
Yes.
we saw
Yeah.
them
So
earlier?
so when you guys first saw them, they're wearing like white button-up shirts and white pants and white shoes. This guy is decked out in a full white religious cloak and like a white hood that he can pull up.
And
all that sex that was going on around there, and you just watching it. Saw you guys just standing there looking.
It's part of our religion. We're all celibates.
You got a fucking cut cult over here or what?
I don't know about that.
I don't know. You guys were just standing in the middle of the room watching.
yeah,
Zoe, no.
Jeremy. Oh my God.
Fair point.
Fair point. That was a good play.
Also, Camille, no. I got it. It took me a second. It took me a second to get it. I got it.
The floor is red.
That's how
The
Jeremy was
carpets
so
are
fast.
red.
That's how Jeremy was so fast. He was just slipping.
He just slipped the whole
He was just slipping all over the floor. So as Victor is saying that, Jeremy just looks and watches them freak out. And he just takes out the revolver and he just starts spinning the revolver and putting it in, taking it out, and spinning it.
As Jeremy reaches for the revolver, he finds that there is nothing there.
What do you mean there's nothing there?
Someone has taken your revolver. Do you remember last session when you guys were all meeting up with someone and I rolled dice and I asked you what your what your defense was briefly?
Well,
do I see Jeremy look for his gun?
How obvious do you want to play it, Jeremy? Are you like, the hell?
I go for it, and then I realize it's not there. I don't let it be known. I just go. I act like I still have it, and I say, I don't really like liars. So you should tell the truth. Because you can't get away from me.
Do I still have a lie detector?
Yeah.
I got rid of that.
Clearly, I can't. I am doing my best. They don't tell me a lot. But, I am doing my job to the best of my abilities.
And what's that job? And I slowly raise the shotgun.
He turns and looks at you, and he looks at the shotgun, at the barrel of the shotgun, and kind of looks back up at you, and a tiny little smile, and a tiny little smile crosses his face, and he goes, keeping you here, talking,
Jeremy,
Can I do a fucking occult like inside check?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. To figure out if they're figure something out. What would that be?
I am.
She's so sad.
I can't do anything for the rest of the session, genuinely, when it comes to my keyboard. According to Google, it has to sit upside down for 48 hours.
Well, you
so
just
if
need
you
to-
move my mouse.
Did you spill soda over it?
Yeah,
Oh no.
it's because I moved my mic to get closer to me, and then, yeah, anyway. Ignore me, I apologize, I'm interrupting. Continue.
All right. So what we say like perception or like insight was again? Like I'm gonna use occult and
I don't have your character sheets up. I would say
intelligence and like occult.
yeah, I would say so.
Okay, so that's 6 dice.
I would say your difficulty is like 3. This is just a guy.
But he knows things. This guy knows things, and
He
I need to know
does know
what
things.
he knows things because I don't like liars. And that's only one success, so I believe him. I know he's holding me up here somewhere doing things, and I can't figure it out, and that's a-okay.
And when I see that smirk, I don't even wait to see if he's lying or not. I want to go up to him because I don't think I'm that far away. I want to rush him.
Yeah.
And I want to grab him by his throat, but not his whole throat. I want to grab him, put my finger specifically right here, and I want to say, tell me everything you know and don't lie to me, or I'll make an example out of you.
He kind of like
Now,
chokes and gags.
I let go for a little bit.
I didn't lie. I didn't lie. I'm keeping you right where I want to keep you.
Where were they before? I'm trying to think. They were like setting things up in
The back room.
the back room.
Which
yeah,
he was
so
about to
I think-
run around the corner of. You guys are at that corner.
So he doesn't. He wants us to be here. He ran slower than everyone else, so we should just knock him out and just keep running forward because he wants us here, right?
No, I grab him and I just start going towards the door.
Okay. Yeah, it's not a door. It's like I'm trying to like there's like a big fake wall there. You know, like when they set up like concerts, like the backdrop of a concert wall. So there's like there's an edge to it, and then you guys have been around this edge before. You know, around this edge is a big, essentially concert hall area. And they were setting up like lights and stands and podiums and things like that. So
Yeah, I
you
just start
around
walking.
the corner and yeah. Okay.
And I say, Victor, I don't think we have time.
What does he smell like? Did I ask this already?
Like he smells like
Does he smell like a certain type of trees that are located in Santa Cruz?
he smells like nerves and like nervous sweating and meat.
Meat.
I'm trying to. He's a guy. You don't smell anything weird. You smell a stinky man.
Okay, to clear it up for chat, I have an ability that allows me to determine or be given hints about other people's like pantheons and like godhoods by like smell. It's specifically not smell, it could also be sound, but now the bit is that I just smell people.
Yeah.
But okay, man, all right, let's go then. Let's do this. All right, no, it's was it what kind of shotgun did we have? Just like a
I
two
think
barrel?
it's the.
It
I
was
think it's the-
like a Terminator style.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you guys round the corner.
Who's this god Luffy? That's funny.
So yeah, you guys round the corner and you see the same hall that you guys have seen before. like the same concert hall that you've seen before. It's very like open seating, and there's a bunch of like folding chairs set up, and you can see like on the little makeshift stage they've set up with the speakers that you've seen them carrying around and the projectors that you've seen them carrying around is very much as if they were having like a conference. There's like a podium that someone would be standing behind and giving a speech or an oration or something to that effect. And then the seating, you can roughly assume that the seating would fit the amount of these guys that you've seen wandering around Vegas. Like you can put two and two together of like, oh, there's this many chairs and we've seen these many guys in white walking around. Though as you do walk around, there's two big things that I roll for this. Investigation. Yeah, investigation and intelligence, right? That was our
For like perception, basically.
yeah.
Wait, you said intellect and what?
There's investigation, right? I don't have
No.
your guys' character sheets up.
It was like survival.
Yeah, just do survival, just so that we can get the roll.
Can
Up. I'll bring up the
uh,
character sheet.
survival.
Yeah,
So just roll a survival roll.
and an intellect.
Survival, and then like a mental one you want to use.
Yeah,
I'll use cunning.
I'm such a.
I'll use intelligence.
I'm sorry, I can't go lowercase.
I am back though.
Whoops.
Okay, that's 2 success. I rolled one more. Dash roll.
2 successes, so I roll 2 more.
I have 2 successes.
Okay.
Oh, 3 successes plus another 10.
Jeremy can see with his special eyes. Not saying that I'm calling it or anything, but you're saying there's a lot of chairs to look on a certain location.
I have 3.
Okay, so what you guys see, Victor, what you see with your successes, you see that the chairs are now scattered around, as if a crowd of people had just rushed through this area. They ran through these chairs, not really caring about like the walkways that were designated or anything like that. They've just pushed the folding chairs out of the way and knocked things over. Things that like would be up in the way, like posters and stuff, have been ripped down. Like a lot of people just came in through here really quickly, and just tore through the place to get to the other side of it, obviously. Jeremy, what you notice with your success, you notice everything that he just noticed, but you also notice that this area is devoid of the blood and chaos from outside. There's no dead bodies in here. There's no blood. There's no thrown clothes or signs of fighting, just the signs of a large group of people that just charged through this area. The guy is kind of whimpering as you drag him along.
Kind of. As he's whimpering, as I'm grabbing, he's whimpering. I just go a quick wow, and turn to Victor.
You want to knock him out? Is that your intention, or you just?
I just want to hurt him a little. I just want to make
Beating
him wince a little bit.
Yeah. As you do so, you where do you bow him?
I don't use full force. It's just kind of like a little bop.
Oh, okay. His nose does break, so you just fuck.
Hey, you're all right. You're all right. It's okay. Shh. It's okay.
His nose is like fully broken.
Yeah. Blood is just streaming
Okay.
down his face now. Again,
All right, I'm gonna-
just a
Don't you
guy.
do it.
You guys are
Don't you
gods.
do it.
He's just a guy.
Don't you do it. Victor.
I'm gonna like, oh, hold on, hold on, Jeremy,
Victor,
let me,
Victor.
hold on, give me a second,
Nope.
and then
No.
I readjust his nose, I put it back into place so it hurts again.
Ah! Why?
It's gonna set okay now. What the fuck happened here?
And it's my turn.
the most classy way to do that. You're sitting at the table. What did you want to say?
Oh. So let's begin. What's going on?
So the group of people that are sitting around the table that were described earlier before the incident, all kind of look at you as Loki offers you a seat, and he sits down at the head of the table, kind of putting his one foot up on the table, and he goes, "I agree. I think that we should start. We have so much to talk
I
about."
also put my foot up on the table and copy it.
Just mimicking him.
Yeah.
Turn down the music a little bit. It's too loud in my ears. We have so much to talk about. We have been here for multiple days now. Las Vegas is on fire and dying, and yet we have come to no impasse. We have done nothing but butt heads and disagree with each other, so I think that it is time that we bring in an extra pair of eyes and ears. I have brought my daughter here to have a conversation with all of you and to listen to what you have to say, to see if someone that has been on the ground and seen what you have done. And maybe then, we can come to some sort of agreement. Papa Legba kind of looks over and is just like, "This is uncalled for, Loki. I
You
don't...
don't like me?
No, I love you a lot, darling. You're
Aw.
a hell of a time to spend, you know, gallivanting in the other spaces that I control.
What does gallivanting mean?
Running around having fun."
I'm not having fun, if I'm honest. I just watched someone die. Multiple people.
That's valid. I suppose.
Yeah.
I suppose.
Don't worry.
it's-
As obnoxious as I am to you, and I recognize I'm obnoxious to you, right? I am going to take this seriously. I can assure you. And as loudmouthed as I am, if you guys need me to shut the fuck up so you can talk, I'll shut the fuck up. You just have to ask nicely. Nicely. Yeah?
Papa Legba goes to say something, but then Quetzalcoatl turns around, and you remember the last time that you interacted with Quetzalcoatl. Quetzalcoatl.
That's the guy that killed his wife, right?
No, his
Victoria?
brother. This is the brother of
Okay.
the guy that killed his wife.
Got it.
But you remember the last time that you interacted with Quetzalcoatl. Quetzalcoatl looked the last time like he was about to flip the table and charge you. He did not
Yeah,
like your
like
presence
me.
there. And he is gigantic. He's got to be like 6'7" and built like a bodybuilder. Just he's just the suit that he is wearing is barely big enough to maintain his mass. And he turns from the window and kind of walks over and slams his knuckles into the table and kind of leans down and looks at you. And as he looks at you, you feel that same kind of rage and energy and that same expression on his face, like he's about to just rip this whole entire room to shreds. Before he takes a moment and he goes, "Why do you not tell us what you have experienced here?"
I think you should start.
"No, we have been talking for way too long. I think that you should start. You want in on this meeting, you want to speak to gods. You tell us what you have experienced over the course of this past week, and then we can determine whether or not you have the right to sit here. Go!
I'm gonna get my fucking hands ripped off, but I'm gonna reach up because he's in my face, right?
He's like across the, not across, he's like kitty corner. So he's, between you is Loki.
Close
so you're,
to
yeah, so if you're sitting here, this is your feet up on the table. And Loki is here. This is his feet up on the table. And the table is kind of round. Quetzalcoatl is like right here, doing a little dance.
So he is next to me. How close is he to my face? Like far?
Yeah,
Because
there's like a table
okay.
in between you. Not as far away as Gabriel.
Okay. I'm gonna just kind of tilt my hat at him. I'm gonna be like, "Are you done? Did that make you feel better?"
You can see him kind of like steaming, and you hear Athena laugh next to him as she kind of reclines in her seat.
All right, cool. I'm glad. I'm glad you got that out of your system. Bet you're feeling a little bit better now. It's gonna be okay. Let's take a breath. You've got this. You're a big boy.
I do not know if you understand what is at stake here. My
That's
people.
why I am here, actually. So do tell me. Go on. Tell me about your people. What have you experienced?
All of
Go on.
my people are dead. I rule over a kingdom that hasn't existed for 1,000 years. Conquistadors and crusaders came to my shores and executed my kin. And I live off of the fury of their memory. I am here to bring my people back. If this conversation does not go the way it needs to go, my people remain gone.
Okay, so who's arguing with you on that? I don't know where any of you guys stand.
Loki
I'm here.
kind of relaxes a little bit and goes, technically I am.
Alright, go on, Loki, explain.
I think that Gabriel should explain, seeing as he's the one that dragged us all to these meetings, told us all to come here, put all of these people at risk. I think, Gabriel, right now, you should look at my daughter in the face, and tell her exactly why we are here.
Yeah, I'm down, let's go. Come on, Big G.
Gabriel turns around, and you can, again, get this warming presence of just absolute power and authority. This guy runs the room. You've interacted with Gabriel multiple times. You understand him at this point. You kind of understand what vibe he's bringing at this point. And he places his palms down on the counter, or on the table, and he looks directly across the table because Loki is sitting directly across from him. So opposite ends of this meeting table. So you guys are directly opposed to him. Very metaphorical. And he places his hands down and he looks at you and he goes, "All right. I will do my best to explain to mortals what is going on here."
Is this a new accent for him?
No. Maybe I'm just mixing them all up because I'm doing 5 accents at once.
Sorry.
He has
No,
like
you're
a
good,
South.
you're
He has
good.
like a South African accent. If I fuck up, that's what he has.
Okay, got it. Sorry, continue.
Yeah.
To Waylon.
No. Yeah. So he goes, "I will do my best to explain what is going on here." The cultist kind of reels back. Stop hitting me in the face. I don't want a broken nose. I don't want it to be reset. I'm just here doing my job. I'm doing the best that I can. Please.
You should try to do the opposite. Why are you trying to keep us here? What's going on in this room?
What's going on in this room? Nothing.
What was
There's no one here.
Now, what was going on?
What? What? His nose is bleeding again and broken again.
Speak.
I'll reset it.
What do you want? What do you want me to say?
Why were you
Where's
trying
everyone else?
They left through the back. The door over there. He points, and there's a door. If you might remember when you came in through here and ran through the mirrors last time, the mirrors were set up kind of blocking a doorway. That the mirrors are now gone, and there is a visible doorway.
I look to Jeremy. I look to the door. I'm like, we should go.
Yeah, I'm still dragging him as I go.
Okay.
And as I'm dragging as we walk, I say, "So, this room, this conference room that it seems like you're trying to keep us from getting into while everybody was here. What's that about?" As we're walking to the door, and I'm not trying to avoid chairs or anything. I am dragging him through all the obstacles in the room. I don't care.
Can you
Why
repeat,
that just?
can you repeat the
Go.
question really quick? I
I
apologize.
said, what was going on in this room that you were trying to keep us from getting to?
It was the meeting. We were having a conference. All the members of the Fortuna's, I can't even say it. The Dragon Brotherhood. They were all meeting here. Our leader was talking to us.
Ew.
Your leader. Who's your leader?
He doesn't really have a name. He just shows up and he tells us things. We call him Father.
Does he wear the creepy white cloaks like you guys?
Yeah, he's the one that brought
Are they
him.
pointy?
No, they're not pointy. We're not racist.
What does he look like? Can you describe him for me? Face? Any distinguishable?
He's wearing the same robes that we are, but he has like a red satchel around him, like over his shoulders. He's been around. You guys could have seen him if you came earlier. He's like crying.
That's pathetic.
I don't.
This guy is pathetic.
Jeremy is like stone cold. It's like prison, like him being in jail for like this is. He's like, I don't care. And so he's like, okay, awesome. And we just walk to the door. I still will just drag him through all the obstacles.
I'm gonna get to the door a little faster than the drag speed.
Yeah,
I'm not walking slow.
You guys get to the door and it has like that one of those push. It's like a long bar over the middle of the doorway, and you guys can push it open. But it is currently closed.
Victor, I say just in case there's anything behind, we should let him go first. Yeah, just so he can take the.
All right, take the lead, Jeremy.
That is what a racist person would say. I'm sorry. When I said I'm not racist, they said that's what a racist would say.
Oh,
very
okay.
true.
I thought you were calling Jeremy a racist, and I was like, I just feel like maybe he's not the guy we should call a racist. I could be wrong, I guess. I don't think so, though.
I look to Victor. I look to the guy. Say, I'm still holding him, and I just say, push open the door. I'm basically using him as like.
Okay. Yeah, like a shield.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. You push him into the door, and the door swings open, and you immediately feel like a cold rush of air. There's darkness on the other side of the door. Not like unnatural darkness. There's just no lights in the room. And you kind of see like concrete flooring and like a turn down a hallway.
Is there a light switch right at the doorway?
There is.
I hit it.
Small little lights, kind of like industrial lights, kind of flicker on the top.
Kind of like one of those like backstage like stone like tunnel hallways.
Kind of, yeah. Yeah, and you're continuing. There's like a cold rush of air, like outside air coming from not very far away.
That means another thing is open if there's cold air coming in, probably. Okay, so are we coming into like the middle of a tunnel, or is it just like
this is the beginning of it?
Wall. Oh, okay.
It would be safe to say that this is almost an emergency exit adjacent hallway.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I kind of like check the corners, see if no one's like kind of around, like flimsily kind of holding the shotgun.
As you do, can you roll another? I think we decided survival intellect, right?
Yes.
Just Victor, yeah.
Both of us.
You can
Or
too,
both?
if you want. If you're paying attention to like what's in the hallway. What are you giggling at him?
I'm just trying to figure out where the Hey Brother came from.
Aren't you playing music?
No, that was from one of my soundboards, but I can't figure out which one it is.
What?
What?
That's even
that makes sense of how
crazier.
it happened. I thought like your music started playing through Discord somehow.
I was not listening to the Hey Brother.
One success though.
Two successes.
Okay. I would say relatively simply, as you guys kind of stick your head in the hallway to kind of pay attention to it, you do hear a bunch of footsteps. Feet on concrete.
I start running fast.
I follow right behind. We start sprinting. I give the guy a last fucking nudge in the back of the dome with the back of the shotgun.
Okay, you guys.
I have not let him go.
Oh, you're running with him? Okay, never mind.
Jeremy, because you run so fast, he's kind of going like As you guys make it to that turn down the hallway, you swing down the hallway and you look, and there is a staircase in front of you. As you look up, the staircase goes up and up and up and up and up and up and up.
The heck is a stairway to heaven?
Cue Stairway to Heaven in the background. Soundboard.
I can pull up a soundboard, but it's not going to be Stairway to Heaven.
It's a brother.
Sorry, I'll stop. Don't ask me to pull up the soundboards again.
Yeah, let's not do that again. I like the little mountain that came up. It worked. So... Hi, welcome to the Tales of Pantheons channel.
Welcome to the season finale.
As you guys look up the stairwell, you can see periodically as hooded heads kind of peer over them as they're moving up. The cultists are running up this staircase, and it goes up and up and up. And as far as you can see it, it is a safe assumption that this goes up all the way to the top floor, to the penthouse that Cypher is currently at the very least.
I'm running up. Victor, we gotta go.
Can I do the math? Is it faster to go up these
Speaking of
fucking
M,
stairs or going up an
Speaking of
elevator?
Cypher, it's my turn, bitch.
I gave you too much power. So the final question before we switch, is it faster to go up the elevator or the stairs? So
Yes.
you guys think of that.
It'll probably be faster for me to go up the stairs with my speed, to be very honest.
We're gonna cut back and Jeremy's just running up the stairs and Victor's like in the elevator like.
It's like the high intense music as I'm going up the stairs, and then it's elevator music while Victor's in there.
Yeah, Jeremy's going up. It's like holding out for a hero, and for me, it's like jazz music.
Yep. Gabriel takes a breath and goes, I explained as much as I could the last time that you are here. We are here to stop Ragnarok. With the end of all things, revelations, the end of time, the one final fight. But the only way that we can do that is that we, as various different pantheons, join together as one pantheon. If all of us can accept the rule of Yahweh, then we can all understand how to stop what comes next.
The rule of Yahweh? Of Yowie?
Yahweh, the God of all
not
gods.
boys loving boys.
No.
Okay.
The Christian
I
God.
This is God?
Yeah, Yahweh.
That's God's
Oh.
Christianity's actual
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Sorry. I totally knew what that was. Okay.
Yahweh.
Sorry, I genuinely didn't know. I was confused what brought Yowie into this. Okay. And Loki, your thoughts on that are?
We do not bow. Bowing is the last thing that all the pantheons should do. Why, after so much time of the Anunnaki ruling over us, controlling the way that the world changes and switches, why should we bow to them? Once we were all kings. Once we all had our pantheons and our followers and our faiths and our timeless ends. But then, something happened. Something happened. Men bearing golden crosses came to all of our homes and told us that our followers were wrong. And slowly, as time changed, our followers left us. And we became weaker. Lesser. Papa Legba, you used to be able to change time and space around you, and now you sell drugs on street corners. Why is that? Deals for souls at crossroads. Why is that? Was it because you chose to do so? Or is it because he came in and made that of you? Quetzalcoatl, you just said that your people once ruled from sea to shining sea. And conquistadors came in and killed them all. What symbol did the conquistadors carry with them? It wasn't mine. No, it was his. He points at Gabriel, kind of aggressively.
Good. I'm gonna just confer with my subconscious for a minute, DM, if you don't mind. Hey guys, how funny would it be if I brought out that little eyeball right now?
Not funny at all.
Not funny. You don't think I should do that and be like, okay, convince me? Because I'm the guy with the power right now.
One, we don't know what that thing is going to do. Two, we don't know how much Loki has power in this room at the moment.
I mean, yeah, but I've got a super cool superpower of if I just keep it in my shirt, it is safe.
Is that true, Doug?
Yeah, it is!
It is only to the effect of that no one wants to roll a dice to reach into her shirt.
Exactly!
As Loki
kind of gods, so
as Loki kind of calms down, the rest of the room kind of picks up on the aggression being thrown, and you see Quetzalcoatl slam his hand into the table and goes, "This is what I was saying the whole time. This is why I did not want to be here, but you promised me, Gabriel. Promised me." Gabriel tried to calm him down and be like, "I will get to that. I will get to it. Everyone calm."
Gabriel promise you.
They're all kind of starting to scream as Athena gets up, kind of kicks her chair backwards and goes,
1
"All of
second.
you are children."
I think I've got a skill for this. Can I? God damn it! I can't use a real keyboard.
Are you gonna use fucking blame someone else?
I want to see what I don't remember what my stuff is because I never use my fucking sheet. Let me go find. I've got 3 things labeled Cipher, Cipher Wiley, Cipher again, Cipher 1. One of these has got to be it, right?
Well, if it helps while you're looking, and the chaos is ensuing, you feel as Loki leans towards you. He shifts his positioning so that his head is very close to your head. And he whispers, kind of with like a smirk on his face, knowing that he just caused them all to descend into yelling at each other. And he goes, "Look at them. Do you think any of them are looking at us right now? Any of them are paying attention to either of us?
No.
Do you have the eye?"
Yeah.
Good.
He knew I had the eye. I
Yeah.
was asking. I told him. I showed him.
I want you to take it out and put it in your lap so that they can't see it when they start paying attention again. Be ready.
No.
No? Why not?
No. Because they can take it out of my lap, but no one's gonna reach into my tits to grab it.
It needs to be out for us to use it.
Okay. So here's your option. Dear old dad. I can like flash the bitch and put it back, but that's about as much as I'm gonna do. Because last time I had something that I wanted to keep, that freak at the front of the room, he like lost his shit on me and like half murdered me to death because I had a cloak he wanted. So,
Do you think he still has the cloak?
I don't know.
I will distract. Okay? You get it out and just put it in a place that is accessible, but they can't see it by looking at you. It's like in your lap or under the table or something. Okay?
Fine, I guess.
As they all continue to descend into chaos, Loki stands up and begins walking around the table more towards more towards Papa Legba, and he puts his hands on Papa Legba's shoulders and goes, really quickly before we continue, Gabriel, speaking of all of this that you have done, you have something of mine, do you not? Something you stole from us. Something that my daughter tried to return to me, but you took. No? Something that belongs to, I don't know, my father? Gabriel kind of looks at him and goes, you are speaking of that cloak, no? In good faith, if it means that we can continue this conversation, I will return it to you. I do not even know what it does. He turns around and he opens up a drawer in the desk behind him, and he pulls out the very familiar raven cloak and extends it across the table. And Loki takes it and wraps it across his shoulders and buttons up the little, like, dangle that, like, ties it like the cloak does. I can't remember what it was called, like the clasp. And just kind of, like, brushes it off and goes, I look better in this than he did, no? Yeah, I think I look good in it. Odin, always had good taste in clothing, but could never really pull it off. He walks back over and sits down and goes, so, now that we have all gotten that out of our systems, why do we not continue? You say that you want to stop Ragnarok. But, according to my people, Ragnarok is the greatest battle in all of history. The battle to end all battles. Why would you want to take that away from me? I think it sounds fun, mildly entertaining, if you do say so myself. Why would I want to stop that? At that, Papa Legba scoffs and goes, Loki, ain't none of us going to Valhalla? Calm down.
Bro said none of us are going to heaven.
We don't got time for that.
For those who get that reference, I hope someone does. On that note, what are the two of you doing? Elevator or staircase?
Oh wait,
I'm
I
taking
was
the
gonna
stairs.
Oh,
say,
okay. Okay, go ahead.
I not to them, but to my comrades here. Hey guys, I think my dad might be the bad guy.
Oh,
I don't
really?
know. He's
Really?
kind of giving bad
Really?
guy energy right now.
Really?
I
Really?
Em,
You
Em's a
think?
person. Em's a little worried. Em's getting
Yeah.
a little worried that I might be on the wrong team.
You think?
We will deal with that within the preceding 10, 20, 30 years. But
I don't know, guys. I'm not
Honestly,
saying Big G is the
I was
option
gonna-
that we should go with, but I am saying that maybe the people trying to stop Ragnarok might have been the group to be working.
we don't know that yet.
Don't let
don't
Jeremy
know.
hear you say that.
All right.
But
Is
I
Jeremy
definitely
Team
was.
Ragnarok?
I definitely was gonna say above table, like you definitely should try and take that cloak back.
I'm not gonna try to steal from Loki. He's kind of currently on my team, and I want to keep him that way. At least I think.
know.
If he takes
You can
that
always
fucking
ask.
thing from me right now, I'm going to actually start killing everyone in the room.
You could always ask Daddy Dearest for a gift.
All right. Staircase or elevator?
Taking staircase.
Daddy dearest.
Dude, going elevator would be so fucking funny.
I'm already gone.
But going up the stairs and being like 5 minutes late would be even funnier. Yeah, I'll go up the stairs.
Okay.
I'll do it for the bit. Does
You
it
guys-
turn into an escalator for me?
No. You guys start going up the stairs. Jeremy, you are booking around the stairs, slowed only by the like constant turns. You know, like you kind of have to like redirect your stealth. You're still getting used to the super speed.
Is this guy he's dragging hitting every single fucking corner?
He is.
I think he'll be dead
he
by
is.
the time they get up there.
Yeah, so after like a couple minutes of running, you don't catch up to the guys. They've had enough of a head start. But you get up and there is an one final emergency exit door that's kind of swinging open and closed as they've just run out. And it goes to, you can tell it goes to outside. As you look down at the guy that's in your hands, he's a bloody pulp. He's dead. You've smashed him into every single wall along the way. The door kind of hangs like slightly ajar in front of you as they've all just rushed out the door and didn't close it properly.
I call that wrath of the gods.
I walk out.
Okay. Victor, you are like 4 floors down. You're getting.
I will catch up. He could have his scene. I'll be up there, winded in a second.
You know, as you take a step outside, you are immediately hit with the gusts of wind, the immense like power of wind. You are on the roof of the stratosphere. The stratosphere is 120 stories tall, and you are taller than that. You look around and you see the various mechanisms that run the stratosphere, the things that turn the giant like main hall of the stratosphere. It's constantly spinning very slowly. So you see the mechanisms that do that. But more striking to you, as someone who has maybe not seen the stratosphere at this point, is you see the roller coaster track. There is a roller coaster in the early 2000s, late 90s, early 2000s. The stratosphere had a roller coaster on the very top of it. And so you see the roller coaster track, and you see the kind of green, red, and yellow roller coaster sitting on it. Surrounding the roller coaster track is all of the remaining cultists. They are all standing there with hoods up, and they have their hands clasped, and they are frantically saying something in a language that you do not understand. And on top of the on top of the escalator, on top of the roller coaster, is a man dressed very similarly to them, but he has red tassels that go over his shoulders and down his front. He has starched kind of like grayish white hair, clean shaven, very aged figures. Kind of like if you imagine like an old priest, that's what you're looking at right now. And he is standing on top of the roller coaster with his hands in the air, just kind of embracing the wind and the force that is enveloping him as the cultists chant frantically at his feet.
How much would can I like walk up dragging the pulpy dead guy and I say, "Hey buddies,
Jesus.
can we have a conversation?" And then I kind of want to throw. How dark can I be?
Hey, buddy.
You can be dark. Go for it. We
I
are a PG-13 M channel.
I know.
You gotta remember, Doug did eat like 20 to 30 kids.
I forgot about that.
I did do that.
So I'm dragging his body, and of course he's bleeding, and I'm walking up, and I see the guy. I'm like, "Hey, big man. Hey, buddies. What are we chanting? Want to have a little conversation?" And I show the friend. I think your friend had a nice conversation, and then I just like throw him to them as I'm still walking.
Are you trying to hit them with the body, or just throw it like in the middle of the like make them see it?
I kind of wanted to reach them.
But I mean, like, do you want it to like physically hit them, or like slide in front of them?
Slide in front of them.
Okay. So yeah, the body like collapses and like squishes and it says bounce and skids in front of them across the concrete roofing, concrete and metal roofing. And the cultists don't seem to respond to this at all. They seem to relatively ignore you. But the man on top, as he's looking up into the sky, looks down and looks at you and goes, "The guest of honor, just in time."
Uh-oh.
I'm honored. How about we come down here and come have a little chat?
No. You are welcome to join me. Come upon our Savior. Speak to me face to face here.
I so want to do this so
I
bad.
can't believe Jeremy's literally Jesus.
Sure. Can I do it in a certain way to get up there though?
Yeah.
Just for flavor.
Go for it.
Can I speed through all of the people like speeding through and flying cultists as I speed through the crowd and get up there?
And so yeah, as you
train them like from the boys, you just fucking run.
Like boom,
as you do that, you watch as their cloaks kind of like flutter as like you're pushing the air around them, and in the flash of an eye, you are standing right in front of this man. As you kind of like skid to a stop and balance yourself on the roller coaster, because you're standing like on the roller coaster itself. As you skid to a stop, you notice that he doesn't react at all. Whereas like a normal person would probably go like flinch or have some sort of reaction to something moving faster than a car coming right up to their face. He kind of just holds his ground and smiles at you. And as you do so, Victor, you burst through the door panting. You see everything that Jeremy has seen, but Jeremy is now standing directly in front of this man.
God damn, Jeremy, you're fast.
His arms do not move. His arms are still extended towards the heavens.
I see Victor come up.
Yeah.
I yell down, "Hey, Victor!
Yeah.
Can you get up here?"
What am I looking at? Like, what was he standing on top of?
The roller coaster itself.
Like the top of the roller coaster, or
Yeah.
like
So like on one of the cars of the roller coaster.
like right where like you get on the cars, or like on top of like the roller coaster itself?
On top of the roller coaster itself.
All the way in the top.
Oh, I mean, I see what you're saying. Yeah, so
Yes.
like
the
it's
cart
level.
entrance.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
This
yeah.
isn't where
Okay.
it would enter, but this is probably where they do like mechanic work on it.
Okay, yeah. Does it seem hard to get to?
No, not really. Other than the
Okay,
people
yeah.
in your way, but they don't seem to be acknowledging your presence.
Wait, they're not acknowledging me? But this is their chosen one? Oh, fuck. Heard. Okay. Yeah, I start making my way up towards it.
Okay.
Kind of like shoving my way through. Sort of like oh, excuse me.
Dichotomy.
Excuse me, you guys are all fucking losers. Excuse me. Sorry.
As you begin to climb onto the roller coaster itself, the man seemingly watches out of the corner of his eye as you're pulling yourself onto the roller coaster, and then his arms snap down relatively quickly, and he grabs your face like this, Jeremy. And he looks at you, and he just goes, "It's perfect. All of it is perfect. You've arrived just in time."
Jeremy!
And I like
Get back to me!
don't touch me. But yeah,
We're gonna cut back to you in a second. We're about to take our break,
Yeah.
so I'm setting it up.
Oh, I thought that would have been a cool fucking moment.
that
Sorry,
would
that's why I
have
wanted
been
to
great.
do
That
it
would have been great. Yeah. So you slap his hands away.
yeah, just go.
Yeah. Oh, you
So
do.
personal already.
You do that. His hands go back, and then he goes, "Blood for blood." And he claps his hands together, and you watch as each one of the cloaked individuals just their cloaks empty and fall to the ground. Empty, 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 fall to the ground. And
Is
you
he like siphoning them to himself?
and you feel as the roller coaster begins to shift. It rocks and rotates, something as if it wasn't a machine. You feel it gurgle and growl as the front carriage begins to lift up off of the tracks. You hear the unmistakable
Oh my!
of a giant serpent as its massive mechanical and scaly form begins to form in front of you. You watch as each of the cars where the seats are slowly begin to grow fangs and teeth, and the seats themselves become tongues in each individual seat. The thing begins to rattle and shake, and he goes, "It's all perfect," as he becomes a cloak and falls into one of the mouths.
Ah, darn it! I wanted to Spartan him off the top.
The front of the giant roller coaster turns around, and you see its massive glowing yellow eyes. Cypher, you are sitting there now next to Loki, and he is wearing his cloak, and he looks at you and he goes, "Okay, I think it is time."
Okay.
And on that note, we're going to take our 10-minute break. Go get drinks, go to the bathroom, pet your dogs, tell your cats you love them. We will be back in 10 minutes, roughly.
Pray for us.
Yeah, so I would say like 7:35, and then we're going into the big final arc. So be there or be
7:35
square.
isn't 10 minutes.
Or B.
7:35? That's 10 minutes.
7:30. No, 7:37 is 10 minutes.
I have 7:25 right now on my clock.
I think your clock's ahead.
Oh, my clock's ahead.
All right, we will
Don't
be back.
fall, Ed.
we will be back relatively shortly. Also, it was killing me not to go with arms wide open that whole entire time, so thank you for that. We will be back in 10 minutes. And we're back. M can't find their
Come
glasses.
back to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Actually, yeah. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube.
Please
Tales
share.
of Pantheons on all platforms. Yeah, please share it around. So, yeah, we just had a very interesting cutoff point. And we have taken our little break. So now we are going steady for the remainder of our time together.
We're going steady. Thank you, Doug.
Well, it's all I've ever wanted. If only Zoe stopped getting in between us.
Zoe.
Yowie.
The Christian god Yowie.
Jordan didn't like that.
They didn't. Alright, so I know you can fight. That's why I haven't actually tried. I'm scared of you, Zoe. Alright, so yeah, where we just left off was the roller coaster was turning into a giant serpent below your feet as you guys were standing on it. And then Loki said to Cypher, let us actually begin. So Loki leans back in his seat for a second before leaning more forward and laying on the table. And he just goes, so why do we not tell everyone why we are actually here? You want to be able to understand the keys that lock behind the door. The thing that stops the end. You want to know where all those keys are. And I want to know why you want that. Gabriel kind of straightens himself for a second and goes, I would be lying if I said that that is not what I wanted. We need to keep
Lying
that
is a sin, and you're an angel of God.
That is true.
Don't you lie.
That is
Sorry,
true.
she's just rage baiting. I'm sorry.
And I am their mouthpiece. I speak for Yahweh.
You speak
So-
for the trees.
I am not lying when I say that that is what I want. We know that more of the locks have been unlocked. We cannot tell why. But something is unlocking them. And we need to know where the other locks are. Athena kind of steps up and goes, this is pointless. If that door opens, if Tartarus is entered, we don't know what is beyond that door. All we know is that it is the end of us. No great last fight, Loki. Yes. This is an M question or a Cypher question?
No, Cypher.
Okay.
Thought we did know what was behind Tartarus.
None of us know
Isn't
what
there
is
like a
behind
bunch of
Tartarus.
stories? Or
Stories
I
are
make that up.
stories. Do you still believe in Santa Claus?
up until like 5 days ago, I didn't believe in God. Now look at you, freak. You're the problem here, not me.
Everything is the problem here. I do not understand why we keep having these conversations.
Wait, who am I talking to right now?
Athena.
Oh, I was talking to. Oh, I never would have responded that way to it. Can I retcon that?
I apologize.
Yeah, you don't call her a freak.
You're a freak. She's too hot for me to do that.
She brushes her curly hair behind your ear. Thank you.
I give her a sloppy kiss on the mouth.
What's
That's
the
my
opposite of
aunt.
Yowie?
Irby.
She goes, I do not understand why we are still having this conversation. It is so painfully obvious the answer to what we are doing here. And I don't know why you keep having to fight this. There's no battle at the end of this. Ragnarok and all of this is just words that fill the space. We need to come together so we can figure out where the keys are so we can keep the door fucking locked, Loki.
Oh, Athena? Athena? Athena?
I'm waiting. Yes, you.
Oh, thanks. Sorry, just wanted some permission to speak since you're the god and all. I think that we might be here because of this bad boy right here.
She looks at it and all of their eyes widen. And Loki goes, fuck!
You. Dad's
so
not going to
good.
be so happy.
I don't care.
The snake turns its massive head towards you guys. It begins to move down the tracks, but as it moves down the tracks, it's ripping out the tracks themselves. It begins to shift and rotate and move more like a serpent, kind of treating the tracks as a guideline less than the thing that's leading it. So as it takes turns, it jumps over the turn and is pulling. Before we jump directly into combat, can you guys roll? Let's see. What do I want you to roll? Definitely a physical and an athletics, please.
What are you trying us to do?
To see whether or not you stay on the roller coaster.
Ooh, okay.
Way too many red peppers.
So I can do athletics and dexterity.
He's a big tattooed Cossack, man. Santa Claus is just the guy at my local bar? Fuck.
Isn't Santa Claus literally Saint Nick? Isn't that like a fucking Christian thing?
He is.
Or a Catholic thing?
You want to know what he's the saint of? It's my favorite little fun fact.
It's pretty funny. I like it.
He's the saint
What
of
is it?
prostitutes.
Oh.
He's the
Very
saint of
nice.
sex workers.
1, 2,
You know, there's got to be a saint for everyone.
7. Let's do 7.
So
Okay.
I got 2 successes and 1 critical failure with the 1. So I think we get a momentum, right?
Yeah, you get a momentum, but that one carries. How about you? How about you, Victor?
I just forgot what number I was pressing.
Fucking cipher, man.
It's 1 success, 2 successes. I roll another one. 1. Oh, that's not the right number. 2 successes. What was the difficulty?
Difficulty was I didn't come up with one. I got caught up in talking about St. Nicholas. I would say probably like a 4. So you both didn't pass.
All right, I'm gonna use a momentum to attempt to get a 10 then.
Okay. You guys have stacked momentums, Jeremy. Do you?
Yeah, we have a lot.
Yeah, Jeremy, do you want to use a momentum?
I'm
to try to
not.
stay on?
I'm not worried about falling off this thing.
Okay. Below is 120 floors and then the road. Just letting you know.
I don't take damage from falling.
Do you not? Is that one of your things?
Yep.
I was just clarifying that it wasn't like the last time a player of mine thought that and then broke their legs.
No, it says your speed is a powerful asset in battle and combat. You can use your reflexive actions across 2 range bands and enhancement 3 on rolls to disengage. You cannot take damage from falling.
Okay.
This isn't damage. This is death.
What,
So you
okay.
are falling 100 fucking stories.
So Boca, what did you get with the momentum?
I got a 3, so I'm gonna fall off.
Okay. So you guys both begin to teeter-totter and fall. What I am going to treat this as is that in D&D terms, your first round of combat is going to be at disadvantage. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. So you're not actively falling off the edge right now. You are just not stable on this gigantic, essentially bucking bronco of a snake as it whips around in circles and jumps from track to track, trying to shake you guys off. As you guys do intend to, or try your best to stabilize yourselves and start slipping around, Jeremy, your foot falls in one of the carriages. And you feel the tongue that was the seat, the leathery, wet tongue, kind of lap at your legs, and you feel one of the fangs dig into your leg. Can you take 1 wound for me?
And 1 psychic. The fuck?
So hold on. So like the head of the cart is a snake, but then every seat are other mouths.
Yes. So the snake
That's
is
sick.
the snake is still segmented. So it's as almost as though every single part
Disgusting.
of the roller coaster is its own separate snake, but the head is leading it.
So it's like a Pokemon. Got it.
All right, so we are going to go in. Can you guys both roll d10s for me, please?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Wait, what? That's not that. I did not roll. The
I
right
rolled a
thing.
6.
I didn't roll the right. thing.
Also rolled a 6, but he rolled a 1d19.
I rolled a 7. I rolled a 7.
Okay, you guys still beat it. So it rolled pretty low. So you guys, so it's going to be Jeremy, Victor, Snake Train. And how we're doing this to kind of keep up the momentum of the combat is that you guys will get your own turns. I'm just explaining for the audience. I told you guys this ahead of time. You guys will get your own turns, but when it attacks you, you will get a retaliation. So you can dodge out of the way and attack again. It's also going to help because this is a gigantic fucking monster. So this will take forever if we don't do that.
I don't dodge, and I just punch it twice.
I mean, you can. Okay, so Jeremy, you just got bit by this thing. You feel its teeth in your leg, and it is your turn.
Does this thing look metal still?
It's like a mixture of metal and scale. It's like kind of imagine it as if the roller coaster is becoming a snake. So there's parts of it that are still very much roller coaster, but a lot of it that is gigantic snake.
Okay. Awesome. I'm going to, as it's bite. Oh, go ahead.
I saw Jeremy get like bit and stab, right?
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna scream out before like your turn like kind of starts. Like, Jeremy, how are you feeling? Are you okay? Like, I'm trying to figure out if he's getting poisoned right now or any like debuffs.
I'm good.
Yeah,
Is that
he
true?
He is not getting poisoned. There is no poison in this mouth.
That'd be crazy.
In this mouth.
Ah.
Keyword. This one.
Okay. So as I'm my legs wrapped around, I'm like, I kind of do a shiver down my spine because that's just sensory. It's just gross.
Yeah.
And I take my fist and I punch down on like the front part of the cart where like where the handles would be.
Yeah.
And I punch down. And I would like to use my Flatlander knack.
Okay.
Which means I get to use one of these 3 things, and I would like. Oh, I have to make an attack first. So, is any successes above the defense? So let me roll this first. Actually,
If you're so where you are attacking there, it is a 6 to beat.
okay.
I don't like that. I don't like the fact that you said where you're punching is a certain number. That means other parts are different numbers.
I mean, I get 9 dice, so I need
Yep.
to really get this.
I'm scared.
Nope.
You can use momentum. Oh no, you'd have to hit a 6. Never mind.
Well,
What'd you
yeah,
get?
no. Well, because we're still at 8 as the minimum, I only got 2 successes. So.
All right, yeah, you punch down, and what you glean from this is that where your hand hits, like above the railing part of it, the railing is still there, and where your hand hits is still metal. You feel the kind of like creak of metal there. So like you do it, and you probably didn't do damage to it, but you can recognize like oh shit, this part is still just a roller coaster.
That's it.
All right, Victor.
Where am I on the snake roller coaster?
Where do you feel like you climbed up? Jeremy was probably at like the second to the front, I would say. So where did you climb up?
How was the roller coaster oriented towards like the door we came out of?
Not parallel, the opposite.
Perpendicular?
Perpendicular.
And then the front of it was heading like that way or that way?
Down.
Okay, so I probably would have come more towards like the tail end of it then.
Okay.
Because I probably climbed up, got behind it, and like, that's probably the side. Because, yeah, I'd probably favor like the right side a bit more. So I'm probably farther back then. And then how many carts do I see?
I would say that there's probably like 13 total.
Look. Okay, kind of behind. And then I see all the mouths in front as well.
Yes. Yeah. You see you see like the licking tongues kind of like out every once in a while.
And then I see the teeth just sticking out too.
Yeah. As the
I'm gonna
kind of seeds kind of like try to pull themselves closer to close themselves, but they can't close all the way because there's still metal there.
Try to grab one of them teeth, or like try to kick in one of them teeth, and make it into some sort of weapon I could use.
Go for it. Difficulty to beat is 4.
Ooh. So I'm gonna be using, let's see, might and close combat because I'm trying to just wait. Yeah, I'm just trying to break it actually. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. One success. So I kick it really hard and it doesn't move.
Okay. Yeah, you kick it and you feel the pushback of bone like retracting into a skeleton, like something that massive it'll take some force to break off, it's like punching an elephant in the ribs and hoping that you break its ribs. So yeah, you definitely try, but you can tell like this is a beast,
Okay, so then with that just being my attack, I'm gonna try to use my movement to go up like 2 carts.
Okay. Can you roll the what did I say before? Athletics and physical.
Let's use my dex. Yeah, let's use dexterity because that's probably the best use for that. Athletics, dexterity. 5. And then what am I trying to beat again?
4.
1 success. I love this dice roller.
Maybe you guys should switch dice rollers.
Maybe I should just use fucking dice.
Yeah, so you take a leap forward and you feel yourself start to slip into the mouth in front of you. You don't go into it, you kind of catch yourself, but you don't make it another cart forward. You're kind of now leaning over a mouth and you kind of feel as you're holding yourself there kind of propped in between two, you feel the leathery tongue kind of jut out and rub against your stomach as it goes, like trying to grab at you.
Trying to taste me. I'm smelling it. It's tasting me.
So as you guys do that, it moves again and juts around a corner, and you feel the rickety mechanics kind of shake as it lunges from one side to another side of the rail car track, skipping the turn. And you can kind of hear as bolts fall off and wood cracks and metal kind of bends as the weight of this thing is putting pressure on a roller coaster track that it really fucking shouldn't.
Meanwhile,
let me roll my dice.
Damn it! I almost saved you guys.
Let us get through one round.
Yeah. And as it does so, it where was it? Okay, so it lets out a terrifying screech as the wheels cross metal and bend and break. The snake and every single one of its mouths begin screaming at you. And it spends a legend to have you guys roll a resolve and composure difficulty 4.
Resolve composure. Ooh. Where the fuck is composure?
Up your ass and to the left.
Heard. Wait, resolve or composure?
And
Ooh. Interesting. Double attribute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 9. Okay. And then what are we trying to beat?
4. Merciful Hades below. They haven't met Hades yet. They don't know if he's merciful.
I think he's gonna like me because I'm gonna date him.
You're gonna date him.
You're gonna make Hades dateable, right?
This is actually just a feign for me to create my god dating sim.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4 successes.
Okay.
I failed.
Okay. So you are Victor, as you're holding yourself over the mouth, you feel like the wet kind of saliva hit your shirt and stuff as it's screaming directly into your stomach. But you look up and you know that you have to protect Jeremy. You know, that protecting nature comes into you and you're able to push through the feeling of like, what the fuck are we on right now? Jeremy, on the other hand, because its tooth is actively in your leg, you experience like a much more different sensation. Like you are feeling not only that wetness, but you're feeling the tooth vibrate in your leg as it screams at you. So there's too much going on right now, and it kind of just makes you a little uncomfortable. So for the next turn, you are impaired. So yeah.
What does that mean?
Probably just adds like a difficulty to like whatever your next roll
it adds
is.
a difficulty to your roll. So if like your difficulty to beat is like 4, it's a 5.
Okay.
Okay. Loki goes, fuck! As all the gods just kind of stare at you.
This is truly a wrong lever, Kronk moment.
All the gods stare at you. Quetzalcoatl kind of takes a step back, and Athena goes, what the fuck is that doing here?
I found it. So can we sit down and talk now?
No. What the fuck
Okay,
is
then.
that doing here?
I have it. You don't, so I feel like I should get to call the shots. Sorry, the person thinks this is horrible. I have to let the character play it. I want you to know I'm laughing at how horrible this is going for her.
We all are. We're all in the same boat with you right now.
Second worst character I've ever played.
They all kind of stand in shock for a second, but you can very much tell that Gabriel is not surprised by its presence here. He's upset that it's here, but if you remember, he also wanted you to bring it here. So this is only a surprise to the 3 in the room that did not know that this object was in play. Sorry, 1 second. The music was getting a little too hype.
Come on, guys. Was it really not? I mean, we all saw that it was in the exhibit hall, like fucking 5 feet away from us.
And it was supposed to stay there. Do you
And you
not
thought
know
it
what
was
you
gonna
brought
stay
here?
there. No, I don't. That's why I have it to ask questions. Plus, your big man up at the front actually asked me to get this for you.
They all kind of
I'm
look at
pointing
Gabriel. They all kind of look at Gabriel, and Gabriel just kind of like very sternly looks at you.
You hear a tiny little fuck.
Sorry.
As there's like this deafening silence in the room, you hear a scream, a series of screeches from just right above you. And there's a moment where the silence breaks and they're all kind of like, the fuck was that? And Loki maintains his composure the best that he can, and he goes,
So proud of him.
"Now that we all know what is at play, I believe that there are some questions that desperately need to be answered. I have a few, if you do not mind me asking, daughter.
Go for it.
Cypher, when you came here, you left Vegas briefly to a small town, right? What was that town called?
Oh god, guys, what was that town called?
Cool.
What?
Cool.
Oh, right. It's called Cool. I knew that.
Nothing ever happened in Cool.
And what
It was rough.
what did you face there?
Incompetence, mostly. Sorry.
There was something at the end, though, right? Something that you fought, something that you killed, something that its horn is still in your pocket.
Giant Minotaur. Oh, yeah! And I'm gonna pull out the horn. I got this too, actually! I'm getting a lot of cool toys.
What the fuck?
I'm just thinking about
No,
what
sorry.
a nightmare this must be
Something
for, like,
just-
long-time gods.
Give me
Sorry,
2
God.
seconds. Something just collapsed against my door. Let me just figure out what the fuck that was.
Jesus.
Sorry, everybody.
Ghost.
2 seconds.
Quick
That's
little
okay.
pause.
I'm thinking about what a nightmare it is for, like, real-ass gods to be seeing this literal child to then be like, look at all these toys I have!
I was just like,
It's a gate to hell and a fucking Minotaur horn.
Doug forgot to mute. That's hilarious.
Apparently, the cat jumped into a bag and ran headlong into my door.
Oh my god!
Sorry about that, everybody. So Loki, as soon as you express Minotaur, Loki turns and goes, "That was the same day that you arrived. Was it not, Athena?" Athena kind of like looks at the two of you and he goes, why are monsters from Greece arriving in Vegas the same time you were? And Gabriel, why did you send my daughter and my sister's son to go fight it? Because apparently, of the two, only my daughter came back. There's a continued moment of silence. No one seems to want to respond. Athena, goes to try to say something. Yes, the cat is okay. He's a tough little guy.
I want you to know Cypher's sitting there like...
It seems very coincidental that all of our children are brought here. Children that we were not allowed to speak to for years. Brought here in this moment and then sent to the death by the hands of your children, Athena. Athena goes to say Athena goes to say something again and then just kind of slowly sits back into her seat. Quiet. She has, for the first time that you've seen her, she has nothing to say.
I love when bitches are rendered silent.
Does M say that or does Cypher say that?
Should Cypher say that? Let's take a quick vote! No, I don't think Cypher will say that because I think that Loki's already getting fed up with my shit and I need to chill out a little bit before he hits me.
You can.
She's just sitting there like this.
You can watch as Loki slowly starts to rise, and the feathered cloak kind of adding to his gravitas in this moment. And as he slowly starts to rise, and he goes, "Speaking of the children that we were not allowed to see, a cruel joke from you, Gabriel. A very cruel joke from you. Knowing how much I love my children, keeping one of them away from me, only to torment me by their presence here. But speaking of them, I have more questions. About their letters. I've seen them. Oh, I've seen them. The letters that brought them here. Can you tell me, Gabriel, just of her friends, Who brought Danny back into Victor's wife's life? Who broke Jeremy's leg? And who killed her mother?
Cypher's gonna be like, "You killed my mom." Little pathetic like in the corner. You killed my mom.
You watch as Gabriel like fully stands up, as you can tell that the look in Gabriel's face is of pure defense. You are watching as a man a god who has had everything put together, is watching as this comedian, this joker, is putting pieces right in front of him. You're watching the world of an angel crumble.
What?
Jeremy, it's your turn.
God. Wait, 1 second. Let me just say something and then you can move. What kind of god would want you to kill my mom? And now we can go on.
Wait, the only one that matters. Jeremy, it's your turn.
Yahweh.
Sorry, that was a cool scene.
We're not there, Jeremy. We're not there. We're here. We're
I
fighting
know,
mistake.
but-
Come back to me, brother.
But Jordan is like, I kind of want to be in the conference room.
I
Not
just
gonna
see
lie.
Jeremy just start T-posing because he's like logged off AFK at this moment.
So I want to be in the room where it happens.
Yeah, because you're getting all the
Hamilton
questions.
again.
You're getting all
Sorry.
the questions that Jeremy's been wanting. Jeremy's been wanting these answers, and you're the only one getting them.
I swear that she will tell you everything.
I don't believe you.
We made a promise. We made a promise.
I did
Jeremy,
make a promise.
can I try to cake the fangs out of my leg?
Yeah. You're just trying to remove your leg from the fang?
I mean,
Or
I
like-
don't know how much
like-
I can do in an action.
Like rip the fang out. Like
I don't want fangs in my leg.
yeah, so you're just trying to get your leg out of the way. Got it.
What don't you get, Doug? Fang leg.
I
Back.
don't want the fangs in my leg. Is that okay?
Roll me a physical and an athletics. Unless you want to do close combat. Like unless you want to like pull it out, you know.
So
That's
it's
what it's
still
trying to get.
No,
Okay.
that's still 8.
Cool. Go for it. Difficulty is 3, but for you it's 4.
4. Nope. And I got 2 failures, critical failures. So that's 2 momentum. You're welcome.
Do you want me
This-
to roll it for you?
The dice hate me today.
Yeah, this combat isn't supposed to be like impossible. You guys are just rolling terrible.
That's not really. That's not what you told us.
It's supposed to be hard, but it's not. All right, Victor, go for it. What are you doing, Daddy?
Let's see. Make that face. Oh yeah. You can't call me daddy anymore. I'm not a father anymore. That's right.
You're right. I'm sorry, I took that from you.
Victor remembers that and he loses his turn. That's fuck. That's really funny. I guess can I?
No.
Heard. All right, that's my turn. Where is it? Did I not write it down? Where's that ability? Oh, it's just in my guardian ability. Does how much in help do you need, Jeremy? Jordan.
I'm fine.
You're fine? Okay, so my ability will not trigger then.
Oh wait, sorry. Jordan, you rolled 2 critical failures. You said?
Yeah.
Take 1 more wounded from the jagged edges as you're trying to remove it. I apologize. I didn't clock that.
Yep.
I'm gonna try to move up towards him again.
Saying novellas can't touch this kind of drama that means the world to me. Thank you.
Best K drama. Love me some K dramas.
So yeah, I'm gonna move up forward again to try to reach Jeremy.
So athletics and what do we determine? Athletics and
like a physical
a
one.
physical.
So yeah,
You could also do
let's see.
acrobatics if you'd rather do that. It's up to you.
Do we have acrobatics? No, we only have athletics.
What was I thinking of?
We have academics, athletics, and then
Yeah,
that's kinda
athletics.
it.
I thought there was one for being jumpy.
No, I think that's more like dexterity and like stamina and stuff.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
So 7. Let's do it again. Let's try to move up. Roll. Oh shit! 1 success, a 10, a 10, a 10. That's 4 successes. Then I get to roll 3 more d10s. Jeremy, we just got to roll like this.
I'm totally fine. I just realized I could totally get out of this easily if I wanted to, and I just didn't use it.
Oh shit!
Dang, another 10. But
That's another 10. That's another success. So one more.
But you got a 1 though.
Huh?
So did we get a momentum too?
Oh no, the momentum only comes up when we fail something.
Oh.
So we probably got some momentum from yours. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes.
I know you didn't mean it in a mean way, but that was fucking cruel.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Douglas, you're muted.
Oh,
What?
Whoops. I take back. Oh,
Yeah.
To repeat what I said a second ago. Whose side are you on, Root Cause?
Fake.
I muted myself. Let me know if you guys can hear my roommates are blending something in the other room. I asked them to be quiet.
It's like light, but it's fine.
Okay.
It's more like just like a background noise.
Okay. Yeah, you make the you're able to make the jump. You clear like 4 of them. Like once you feel that kind of rush from avoiding that terror inside your gut, you immediately are able to just push yourself forward and go, I have to get forward. And you clear 4 of them. You're almost at Jeremy. You're like 3 cars away from Jeremy.
Okay, cool. And then I'm gonna try to kick again and break and make some type of weapon out of a tooth.
Okay, go for it. Physical and a close quarters combat.
Okay, let's do might close combat. That's another 7. This one's gonna go terrible. I know it did. All right, cool. Absolute failure and a 1.
You had a crit fail.
Yeah, I had no successes, and then I also got a 1.
Okay, so as you make closer, you go to kick at the tooth, and you fall into the seat. You feel the leathery tongue kind of like wrap around your leg and up like past your butt and like through your between your legs as it's kind of like going at your face because you're sitting on its tongue right now.
It's licking my butt. You hear this, guy? Dog is making a snake lick my butt.
And you see as like the teeth are like inching closer to your throat. You're gonna have a disadvantage for your next roll.
At this point, just jump off the fucking snake. Take the death.
You could survive a fall, right?
So it has wrapped around the roller coaster once. So it gets a +1 to its attacks from here on out as it's gaining momentum. As its speed is picking up and you're feeling the weight of the tracks kind of shift and shake and more bolts begin to come loose, its attacks will now be harder to dodge. And so as it does so, the teeth begin to kind of understand their new shape and begin to close further. So on Jeremy's leg and on Victor's like clavicle. I'm going to say clavicle. Like you're feeling it push into you. So I now quickly have to roll 12 d10s. What is your
Can we still get a reflective action? You said we can react here. Can I try to like use my hands to like try to hold it from clamping more on my leg, or
Yeah. You can. How about this? I'll give you the right now to try to get your leg out fast enough. Same. You no longer have the impaired, so you just have to beat a 4. And what is your defense, Boca?
I'm gonna try to dodge out of the way.
Okay.
And instead of like trying to get out, I'm gonna like slink deeper into the cart to avoid it. So I'm gonna be in its mouth, but I'm not gonna get hit by its teeth.
Like,
That's what I'm trying
a
to
Venus
avoid.
flytrap. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say you could probably just do that. I don't think that that's going to be a contested. I think you can just do that. I think it wants you to be in its mouth. So I think that I don't think it's going to try to stop you from not
I don't
being in
like
its
that
mouth.
you said that, but I'm
Yeah, the way
committing
you
to
said
this.
that was wild.
Yeah, I'm gonna slither down deeper into its mouth.
Hey, yo. Pause. Okay.
I got 6 successes.
6 successes. Okay. Yeah, you get
I
out.
don't know what to do with those extra ones, but
yeah. So you as it's closing, I'm not gonna roll because you both got away from it. As it closes, you get your leg completely out of it just in time. You rip your leg off and you get your leg out just as the teeth like crisscross over each other. Victor, you slide down, and as you slide down, you watch as the teeth interlock right above your head, and you're now locked within the mouth of one of these rail cars.
I see that.
This is where I pulled the grenade out. I've been holding since
the grenade launcher.
You have a shotgun.
Yeah, with one shell.
Yes. See, fight it from the inside. Exactly.
Okay, so you guys, I will allow you guys to retaliate, and then we're gonna switch scenes again. So,
you wanna go, Victor?
I'll you right now because I'm trying to figure out if Doug's gonna let me do this or not.
Well, I'm gonna move towards Victor.
Okay, so you're moving back. Okay, can you do an athletics and physical roll, please? Difficulty 4.
I won 10, so I gotta roll. I gotta get a 10 on all of these. 2 successes. Dang it! It was a 9, not a 10.
You can use a momentum.
Oh, let me use a momentum. Come on, baby. Give me a 10. Dang it! A 4.
Dude, I'm gonna Osmosis Jones this bitch right now and fight it from the inside.
Just don't sing that Run Kid Rock song that's in that movie.
I will.
Okay. Oh god, I just moved my whole entire desk with my knee. Like you make it like one car closer. You don't make it. You lunge over one car, but you kind of feel that like instability, and so you have to take the time to kind of make sure that you don't fall off again. But there's only like one car. It's one more mouth that's right in front of you that's lapping and trying to eat you, and then the one that's locked Victor inside. And you guys get ready for your next move. There is silence in the boardroom. Everyone is dead silent. No one is responding to anything. Gabriel, for the first time that you've seen him, is standing fully straight up. Normally you've seen him kind of leaning on the table or kind of sitting or leaning against something. He is now fully stood up, and you can kind of almost feel like he's almost ready for a fight. Ready to get in, like, this is going to go bad. He can tell it's going to go bad. Things are kind of unraveling around him. Can you really quickly roll a mental and a survival for me?
I only have the old sheet right now pulled up. Yeah, that's the origin sheet. Where's my...
Well, your attributes should still be the same.
They might have changed.
I don't think mine. If that's the case, mine never went up.
Okay, wait. What was I rolling? Sorry.
Survival and one of your mentals. Your choice.
Survival. It's a solid 1. And mental.
I'll do my cunning, because I'm so clearly intelligent and good with words.
Flashback to you pulling out the object and being like, here it is!
He said get ready, not go.
I'm just a girl. Can't possibly be blamed for my actions. Okay, what do I have to beat?
Like a 3.
3? Alright, so first 2 rolls are fails.
What's going on today?
For me.
The story is
There we
telling.
go. Okay. 8 and a 3. So that's 1. Okay. 10.
That's a reroll.
10.
Yeah, you succeeded. You got the 3.
I don't have
unless
to beat it.
unless you want to keep rolling.
I mean, I got a 3, so it doesn't really matter.
But you did get it.
Not
So
exactly what I needed.
in the deafening silence, you hear a distinct clink, 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 clink outside the window. And as you kind of like glance over just for a second to kind of pull your eyes away from the awkward situation happening in the room around you, you see what you're pretty sure was like a rivet bolt. Like something that like holds something in. You know, like something important just bounced off the window and fell downwards.
I know that everyone is hopefully regretting their actions in here right now. The building seems to be falling apart from above us.
They look around. A couple of them notice like another bolt kind of fall. They all kind of like turn to Loki and they're like, "Is this you?" Loki leans back in his chair and he goes, "I wish that this was. I believe that our time is coming to a close, so I think that our questions should be answered. So that we could all leave, no?" Gabriel looks
So
back.
did you kill my mom?
"I had to have a reason to get you here. If your lives were full of joy and solace, you would have never followed the letters."
I am going to kill you.
Loki goes, "Daughter, as someone who's been absent in your whole entire life, let me do this for you." And as he does that, he reaches into his belt and he pulls out a revolver and he points it at Gabriel. Athena goes, "You know that won't work, you fucking BANG!"
That motherfucker stole my revolver.
Yep. There's a moment of silence as the room just kind of fills with that level of gun smoke and all that kind of stuff. Gabriel kind of like shifts and like looks back to Loki, and Papa Lego just goes, "Loki, come on, brother. Why you gotta always be like this?" Athena looks at him and goes, You're stupid. You're stupid. Why did you do that? You just did that completely unnecessarily. You know that mortal weapons can't hurt us. Gabriel, can you please Gabriel? You watch as the white on Gabriel's shirt slowly starts to turn red. As it creeps across his chest, slowly filling the whole entire space that was his once nice white undershirt.
Can I walk towards him while this is happening?
You can. The gods
Okay,
all
I'm
kind
gonna
of like stare at
I'm
Gabriel
gonna
as
shove
he's...
my thing back in my shirt real quick, just so that everyone's aware where it's at. I'm gonna walk over, and I'm just gonna kind of reach up and grab him by the face, fairly gently. Anything that you wanted to succeed, I am going to single-handedly bring down. Anything. You have made the wrong fucking enemy. And I'm gonna pat his face twice. I'm gonna turn around and go, I guess not single-handedly, I do have my friends, so I guess I can thank you for that.
And then I'm just gonna start walking away.
As you turn to start walking away, and as you're saying that, you can see the look on his face is going from like the order in the chaos that he's had this whole entire time to abject panic. Like, he is feeling the gunshot. He is feeling the blood. And as your hand kind of like taps his face, he opens his mouth to say something, and he coughs blood in your face.
Ew.
As you turn and you begin to start talking about your friends, and you're not doing that single-handedly, Gabriel falls down to one knee and just looks over the table at Loki. The gods are just entirely silent, and then Loki just goes, "The Eye of Horus. Why were we afraid of it again? It's because it nullified us, didn't it? Horus needed something to kill Osiris, did he not? So he created something that made us... what's the word? Mortal?" Gabriel falls forward and his head smashes against the table as he collapses over. The gods stand in a moment of just abject fucking silence as they all realize that in this moment, in this room, they can die. And it's because you are holding that artifact.
What did you do?
What did I do? I didn't do anything! I wanted to kill him, but I didn't have a chance!
You let Loki get exactly what he wanted. Oh my god.
Loki...
I mean, am I so wrong for this? This guy deserved to die. We didn't want him alive.
No.
Loki turns his hand
Ragnarok.
and releases his grip on the pistol as the pistol falls to the table, and with a loud clang.
I'm gonna grab that pistol, actually.
Yeah, you grab it. And he looks at you and he goes, "Also, I would like to thank you for making sure that my father's cloak was in this room. I believe you know what it does." He extends his hand and green magical energy starts coming from his fingertips, filling the room with a dark miasma, like green miasmic smoke. "I will not bow. Gods do not kneel. If Ragnarok is what it takes to bring the world back to glorious purpose, then Ragnarok is what we shall have." Yes.
Hey guys, how funny would it be if I shot my dad right now?
You won't be able to.
You won't be able to. You basically helped this guy.
If you remember what the cloak did, the cloak
I know what
gave you
it does,
god
yeah.
powers. So wearing the cloak nullifies the fact that everyone else in the room is mortal.
Yeah. No, I was just fucking around, sorry.
I mean, that would be funny.
It would have been funny.
Mix it up. The snake jumps again. It has wrapped around another time. Jeremy, you are almost at Victor. Victor, you are inside one of the mouths.
It's Jeremy first.
You didn't take your turn last.
Well, because it was going to be a full turn what I was going to do. It was going to be a retaliation.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to move to Victor. And do I have to roll to move to him again?
Yeah. Athletics and physical.
Success. I have 4 successes.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, you lunge over. You are now standing on top of the closed mouth that you know Victor is inside of.
Can I like...
Oh,
Go for it. Yes, you can.
I was going to say, as I'm running across, as I got there, I wanted to jump and like do like the hammer, like a kick on top of the...
Go for it.
To try to break it.
Close combat physical.
Yeah. Okay, that's 9 dice.
This is, you only have to beat a 4 for this one. You are hitting its flesh.
I don't.
Bits.
And I got a 1.
What is happening? And you got a 1?
This is good. This is good.
As you go for the kick, it jumps again to another one of the rails, and you lose your footing. You don't fall into the mouth behind you, but you feel yourself kind of like you put your hand down to stop yourself from falling all the way, and you grab not one of the railings, but one of the teeth. Victor, you are inside the mouth.
I'm inside the mouth. It's moist. It's hot. It's stinky. It's fucking. I'm wrapped around, and I'm just thinking to myself. Victor starts praying. He starts praying to himself. He starts praying as like, I don't know who you are, my father or my mother, but this one time, I need your help. Give me something to save everyone. And I'm going to cast Devotion's Reward. A few sessions ago, I did a whole ritual that allows me to cast this when I need to.
Mm-hmm.
It allows me through the power of Devas to ask the GM a question, or ask for a weapon, or ask for an ability. So, I am asking for a weapon.
You're asking for a weapon?
I'm asking for a weapon.
Okay. So as you're sitting here and you're focusing very hard on how to get out and reaching out to whoever your parent is, because you're the only one who doesn't know. And you're trying desperately to feel that familial connection that the other two have had. And you're trying incredibly hard to focus, but you're finding it very hard to focus because there's something rattling around in the seat that you're in. It's like attached to the below the seat, and you can hear it as this thing is going wild. It's janking, like hitting up against the metal backing and like below the tongue. As you kind of like glance in its direction, you can kind of see bits of light popping up every once in a while as well.
I reach for it.
You pull out a crowbar.
Do I feel anything from his crowbar?
No, it is just a crowbar.
Okay.
Does Bro smell anything from the crowbar?
Yeah, you smell the crowbar. As you reach for it, you notice that there is paneling on the bottom of the track, or a bottom of the cart, that is bouncing open. It wasn't firmly attached. And as it bounces open every once in a while, you can see the track below.
Well, I'm going to use that goddamn crowbar and pry the bottom of this thing out and jump out of a moving snake onto a fucking railroad that is on top of a skyscraper.
I would say the opening is not big enough for you to jump through. You can definitely stick the crowbar through.
I'm gonna stick the crowbar through the hole.
Okay.
Am I gonna makeshift fucking handbrake this bitch?
You jam the crowbar in, and you feel the weight of the crowbar resist the speed at the weight that this thing is going. It doesn't actively break anything. Like the crowbar is going like boom, 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 boom off of each rail until you feel the familiar turn that the snake has continuously took. It lunges, and you feel the crowbar touch nothing as it's in the air. And then it hits the other track, and as it hits the other track, you feel the crowbar get pulled out from under you as it goes underneath one of the wheels. Jeremy, the snake starts shifting as it is no longer on the track. It starts tipping and goes over the edge. In 2001, December 2001, December 15th, 2001, the roller coaster on the top of the Strat fell off the roof of the Strat. It fell 120 floors and crashed into the road below. The Strat took it months to clean up the wreckage until it fully repaired it, and the roller coaster was never used again. It still sits on the top of the stratosphere, but it was never used again. The snake tumbles and falls as it begins colliding down story after story after story after story. As the green miasma leaves Loki's fingers, you watch as a roller coaster sails down past the window, and for a
Jeremy
brief moment, you see Jeremy falling with it. Cypher.
I'm sorry, Jeremy.
No, I'm actually fine. I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting for my turn.
Dad.
He looks as the tail of the roller coaster smashes through the window. It collides into the table and rips out the floor below you.
Oh my god, all the gods are gonna die.
Within moments, all of you are falling. All there is between you and a road below is 120 stories.
I'm really glad that I have this nullifying thing on me.
Does it only affect gods?
It affects powered individuals. So you guys begin to feel like, Jeremy, as you're falling, you're like, this is nothing, and then you begin to feel this feeling in your gut as you feel like you.
Am I in the room? I thought I was outside.
It's outside with you now, falling with you. You're all
wait.
falling.
So the tail brought them outside.
It ripped out the chunk of the circle that they were in. So every one of you are falling.
How is this a reward? I hate you.
So you all of a sudden feel this feeling in your gut that you haven't felt before, of that fear of falling.
I just closed my eyes and prepared to die.
Jesus.
Is there anything the other two of you would like to do?
Can I stick my head out the fucking panel?
Yes. Yeah. I would say the teeth have opened at this point because it's also panicking as it's falling.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's still alive.
Yes.
I'm good at parkour, supposedly. Any shot I can use those rad skills.
You can try to maybe grab onto the roller coaster as you're falling right below its tail, as chunks of rubble and things begin to fall around you.
Not the newest Final Destination movie. Shit.
I mean, I have a suggestion, but I'm not gonna say it.
Bro, suggest it. The fuck?
You make your choices.
I'm not gonna grab onto anything.
No. Okay.
I don't know what Jordan wants me to do, so I'm not gonna
I don't want you to do anything but play your turn.
What this idea is.
No, I just have.
I'm not gonna play the character until Jordan tells me what the idea is. Cypher's going to just die, and it's gonna be Jordan's fault. Chat, put Cypher died because of Jordan.
Not my fault.
Can we get 07s in chat for all the fallen?
You forget the gods have no powers because of you. So
Because of us, we all agreed I could hold on to it.
This is true.
But you're the one who listens to your dad, who clearly used you.
So I don't
We
feel.
all agreed to this plan.
So like I'm like standing up ish, or like as everything's falling, I'm still in the seat, and I don't feel like that protective sense of energy towards either of them anymore.
No.
Fuck.
All you feel is you feel the lunge as the tail hits the first floor, and as you guys continue to fall, you feel that lunge again as the tail and more of its body clashes into one of the other floors. It's continuously kind of like bouncing into the strat as it whips and falls, just taking out chunks of the strat as it falls.
And yeah.
It just started pouring really hard, and it sounded like because of how heavy it's pouring, it never pours this hard. It sounded like the fan that I have on right now was like gurgling the water.
Jesus.
And so I was checking to make sure that the fan wasn't pouring water into my room.
It's the sound of the snake. All right, yeah.
Do I see everyone like falling as well, or is it like...
You can catch glimpses of them because you're still on the roller coaster, so the roller coaster is like flipping and spinning and smash and bang, and this is not a pretty fall.
I literally can't do anything but like it's like someone do something.
I've closed my eyes. And
I go like Loki. I scream Loki.
All right.
Yeah, I'm just gonna yell dad.
You do that. There's something at the same level as you guys in the sky as you're falling. It's a
Red,
it's a little
dot.
red light.
It's God. Oh my God, it's our friend.
It's Amanda.
No, it's Amanda's friend.
It's a little red light. All of a sudden, you feel massive weight hit you. As the light gets as so bright it's in your face. You watch as a ripple of technicolor like it whatever is there in front of you is invisible, but it's not by magic. It's by technology. You feel a massive arm wrap itself around you, Cypher, as it flies through the air and then collides with the wall. As it collides with the wall, you watch as that technicolor kind of gives way and you see mechanical hands and like tubes and veins wrapping around the mechanical hands as a massive arm grabs into the wall and then pushes itself off again. Jeremy, you have your eyes closed, but then all of a sudden you feel a massive arm wrap around you, and if you open your eyes, you're face to face with Cypher as this thing is holding on to you. It hits the roller coaster and lunges upwards, and a third arm reaches up, grabbing you, Victor, and pulling you out of the roller coaster. You're all now in direct proximity to each other, being carried by something.
What does it smell like? Give me that fucking smell, brother.
You've never smelt a smell like this before. It smells like tar and mechanics. This is not something that you've grown to know, not something that you recognize. But there's something to its smell that's kind of gross to you. As if this is an affront to everything. This thing
I'm gonna go
is...
see if Root Cause knows what this is.
I think he said
All
was
right,
07.
Root Cause, get on it. We know you know this.
This thing is an affront to everything that you know so far. And as it pulls you out, it pushes itself off the roller coaster again, and you see that Technicolor go back all the way fully as you see a massive mechanical body. Its head is like just one long series of tubes and a red light pulsating at the middle of it. It has 4 gigantically massive muscular arms, and its torso is like a suit of armor that is not hastily put together, but seems to be put together of multiple different pieces from various different things. It lunges off with it kicks with its legs and pushes you guys away from the wreckage.
1, this is either the weapon I ordered, or 2, my dad.
Do you guys want to do anything while you're in its arms and you are all falling?
Jeremy doesn't.
Okay.
Nothing I
Just
can
letting
really
it
do
happen.
here. Yeah.
Plus, I'm pretty sure we're still under the effects since this one has the Eye of Horus. And I don't know that the Eye of Horus does that, so I'm just assuming this is I'm just like being ragdolled around right now because I have no idea what's going on.
Okay.
Is there anything that looks loose on its body that I could maybe try to tear off?
The metal chest plate.
The metal chest plate looks loose?
Not loose, but if there was anything that you could try to peel off. The rest of it seems to be, like, imagine it looking like the musculature of a human, but made out of tubes. So if you tried to get through the
Peel
tube...
apart the thing saving us.
Because we don't know if it's saving us yet.
Oh, how about we wait to attack it until after we're done? We're on the floor! Right now we are still at least 50 stories in the air!
I'm gonna sneak my hand in that panel and feel what's inside.
You kind of get a finger through. You feel like the rough edge of metal scraping along your fingers as you do. And for a brief moment, you think you feel bone. but then it smashes into the ground with a heavy
And then all my fingers break.
It very carefully opens its arms and places you all on the ground as it raises up to its full height of close to 9 feet tall. Its forearms, it is completely visible now as you stand amongst the wreckage and ruin of the pieces of the Strat. It rises up to its full height as behind you, you hear the crash, the deafening crash, and the billowing of smoke as the snake collides into the street below. You hear a series of cracks and hisses before it goes silent, too. If you were to guess and not know what just happened, you would have thought a bomb went off.
Kind of bomb.
Like a small one, but not like a nuke. But like this is chaos, you know, like the surrounding area outside of the Strat just had half of the Strat and a giant roller coaster collide into the ground.
And then you put us down, right?
Yeah. And it kind of shields you from the debris and smoke as it fully
Aren't you
stands
glad
up.
you didn't rip off his stomach?
It was his chest piece. It might have been different, you know.
You hear another thud not that far away from you, and as you glance over, you see another one land on the ground and slowly rise up to its full height.
Oh, there's more of them. Hello.
My God, there's so many Hulk busters here.
Do I? Oh God, I gotta do the Victor thing. Hi, I'm Victor.
The being in front of you kind of extends itself, and its arm slowly raises up and goes, "Titan Reconnaissance Entity 7432 at your service."
Titan, what?
Who do you serve?
We serve our creator and the
Who
protection of all
is your
God
creator?
And all God bloods.
Who's your creator?
As you ask that question, you begin to hear sirens and people rushing from various areas, screaming and going, "What happened? Is everybody okay? Is everybody okay? What's going on?" The giant machine turns around and goes, "Titan Reconnaissance Entity, please remain calm. We have this handled. Please remain calm." You watch as more of the gigantic machines start coming out of the rubble and going up to people, stopping cop cars as people are going, "What the fuck are you? Is this an alien invasion? What's going on?"
I'm gonna
Take
start
me to your leader.
God, I'm gonna try to get my voice up as they're helping us and trying to convince other people that they're on our side, I guess. Fuck no, I wouldn't do that. I'd be checking up. I would let them do their own shit. I have no time to pay attention to them at the moment. I'm checking up on Cypher and Jeremy right now because we just fell out of a fucking building.
You should focus on Jeremy. I've had a pretty good day.
I'm gonna try to patch up his leg.
Okay. You begin doing
Is my leg injured?
Yeah, you have two
You took
wounds in your
2
leg.
wounds.
Oh yeah.
You got bit
Remember when
3
it
times.
ate you?
Also, I apologize that I keep spraying this stuff in my mouth. I had a cold, so I'm trying to... this is throat coat. I'm sorry. My throat
all
hurts.
your fault.
I'm a big baby.
How dare you?
Yeah, so you guys are standing in the rubble. Is there anything you want to do immediately?
I
Cypher,
asked it
what
to take
happened?
me to its leader.
Their focus, the machine's focus is throat coat. No. The machines are seemingly
into
have
that.
stopped focusing on you and are focusing on the crowd and the police that are showing up. There is an immense amount. You can tell that there is a heightened amount of chaos right now. You can also tell weirdly that the people do not seem affected by what has been going on anymore for the past few days, or even seem to be acknowledging it. They are all seemingly back to normal and solely focused on the fact that they think that there's an alien invasion happening.
Well, they're not wrong. I'm gonna quickly grab onto Jeremy and Victor where they're at and then be like, "All right, crash course. Meeting went very well. turns out the Eye of Horus nullifies everybody's superpowers, and the reason you broke your leg and couldn't do anything of value with your life other than, what ended up happening, was because Gabriel broke your leg. Gabriel also put your wife's ex back with her and murdered my mom. I don't know why he murdered my mom and you two got off easy, but for some reason he murdered my mom. So I said, I'm gonna kill you. Yeah, I said, I'm gonna kill you. And Loki goes, no, it's okay, I'll kill you. And then he pulled out your gun, Jeremy, and he fucking murdered Gabriel, and no one thought it was gonna work, and then it actually worked because I had the Eye of Horus, which nullified everybody's powers and made them all mortal. And then you guys broke the ceiling.
I'm like halfway through wrapping Jeremy's leg, and then I like stop, and I'm just like, hold on, that's a lot of information. I'm just like,
Gabriel's dead.
I like my body just takes over, and I keep wrapping it. Like I'm not looking at you, but I'm hearing you, and I'm just like, wait, what about the other gods? What happened?
I don't know. We all fell out of the sky at the same time. And I think Loki kind of low-key ascended. Get it, Loki? I don't know why I said that. Low-key ascended to godhood, like bigger godhood than before.
Jeremy, your pocket starts vibrating.
Jeremy is just trying to understand what's going on right now. Like again, this whole week has just been a cluster of
nightmare after nightmare.
And he has so many questions, but he gets distracted and he goes in, goes into his pocket.
The little speaker device that you've used to talk to Haley in the past is vibrating and flashing.
Okay, he clicks it. He doesn't say anything, he just clicks it.
I'm
Is
hurt.
that fucking Amanda?
It hurts.
I am bolting back into that building right now.
Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you?
I don't know. Things fell on us. We were outside.
Fuck. I'm gonna... Jeremy, I'm gonna borrow this. And I'm gonna start looking for... Can we tell if it was Amanda or Haley?
That was Amanda.
That was Amanda.
Okay, just double checking.
I'm looking around aggressively for Amanda.
I mean, I get up and I just walk away from the group looking for Amanda. Yeah, we will cover more ground if we
split up.
There's another vibration in your pocket, Jeremy. A different vibration.
What?
Bro's got a vibrator in his pocket. I didn't mean to say that.
There's another vibration in your pocket. Something else is moving in your pocket.
Okay, I stop and I look at it.
It's the compass.
What direction is this doing?
It's pointing towards the rubble right next to the strat.
I go
so
to the
it like
rubble.
shifts in your hands and goes towards the rubble.
I go to the rubble.
You can hear coughing underneath rocks.
Do I still feel weak?
No, you do not.
Okay. Can I try to lift and move rubble?
Yes.
Of the way?
Yeah. You start moving rubble out of the way.
Do we see this?
Yeah, I'd say you're all actively looking, so you probably see him move to rubble relatively quickly and start moving rubble out of the way.
Victor's sprinting.
I'm gonna say that I ran in a different direction because I want to give you guys your moment because I did all the talk in this game. So I'm still looking in a different direction somewhere else. I'm frantically pulling apart rubble on the wrong side of the building.
You begin to pull rubble away, and you see a hand. It's not moving.
I move more.
You continue to
faster.
Yeah, you continue to move things out of the way, and it is not long before you uncover Haley, broken and gone. Deeper in the rubble, you still hear some light coughs.
I go to like try to locate. I hear the coughs, and then I instinctually move and start moving to other rubble.
You begin doing so. It isn't long until you see a tiny little form beneath some rocks. You see Amanda covered in dust and debris, just kind of looking at you.
I go and like pick her up.
As
Like,
you do, she starts squealing. No, it hurts! It hurts!
Okay, and then I scream, Victor!
I'm right behind you. I'm like knee sliding, fucking getting there as fast as I can, and just trying to assess her as quickly as possible with whatever. I take my coat off and like try to like cover her up and like try to just figure out what's going on.
As you're assessing the situation, what you quickly determine...
Do I see Haley when I'm running by?
Yeah.
Can I tell too?
She's dead. Very clearly dead.
While he's handling her, I'll go to Haley and pull her out of the rubble and set her aside while you're doing what you do.
Okay. As you quickly try to assess the situation, you immediately see what's hurting. Amanda is bloody, and from the piece of rock that is above her is a piece of rebar that has pinned her to the ground.
You fucking monster.
What's rebar? What does that mean?
It's
like a piece
metal,
of
like poles that hold concrete together.
Did you impale my child?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna actually come running back over because I'm gonna start going, Dad! Dad! And just screaming while I'm next to him, and Victor, and I'm gonna start frantically, like, praying to Loki. We'd be like, if you wanted to be there for me, then be here for me now! Now! I'm just, like, fucking sobbing and screaming where I'm at.
As you do that, you look up, and across the parking lot that is covered in ash and dust and debris, you see your father. But he's not alone. On his right-hand side is a woman with long black hair and a black wedding dress. Her hair covers her face, and she stares ominously in your direction. And on his left is Kai. A sad, broken expression as he watches, knowing that he can do nothing. And within just a few passing moments, a green and black energy swarms them, and hundreds of hands reach out and pull them back into the mist. And you watch as it goes away, and again, your father is gone.
You got played.
Oh well.
Do I have my god powers right now?
Yes, you do.
They're back. Okay. I'm gonna try and help her because I do have like specific knacks for combat and like medic and bare minimum, so I can save Amanda.
I don't think you can save Amanda.
No, we gotta save Amanda. There's just no. No.
As you all are kind of frantically poring over Amanda, you do remember something. Something that was said once by somebody you think was important.
Fuck you. Okay, I know
The
what
blood
to
of a
do.
Jotun.
Oh. Doug, you... We're fighting. Me and you are literally going to fight.
We're gonna have to
we are literally going to have to physically fight.
Amanda reaches up and grabs your finger, Cypher.
Oh,
and
go
just-
fuck yourself.
and
Go
just
fuck
goes-
yourself.
So
Thank
Victor's
you.
trying to like patch her up, and she just keeps bleeding.
Yeah.
Like any of my medical abilities are just not working on her right now.
DM, can you remind me
GM,
Mhm.
whatever. Can you remind me what she said about it? I know that like she'll turn into some fucking monster or something, right?
She didn't say.
From my-
She said it'll change her course in life. It'll bring her back from death, but it will change her course in life.
Yeah,
And she
from
just
the
said-
notes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
From the
Let's
notes
play
I have.
hold- How many times can Cypher ruin things in one session?
You didn't ruin anything. The GM
I
has
feel like
planned
Jordan
all of this.
disagrees.
I don't think
But-
you ruined everything. I think you did get played
But
by
from my
masterly by the DM.
from my notes says the blood of a Jotnor can heal fate bounded or bring them from death, but they are changed.
I'm gonna hit everyone with a trigger warning self-harm real quick, just because that's how this is gonna go, because she's frantic. I'm going to grab at just surely there's spare pieces of sharp metal all over the floor, or glass,
There's like glass
right?
on the ground, probably.
Something, and I'm gonna grab it, and I'm just gonna very much trigger warning self-harm, okay? Back out for like 10 to 15 seconds, all right? And she's gonna grab her arm, and she's gonna basically just rip open the whole arm because of how just desperate she is. And then I'm going to go, Amanda, open your mouth. And I'm gonna shove my fucking arm against her mouth. And I'm gonna hold the back of her head and be like, I know you're scared. You have to trust that this is gonna be okay, because that's what we both have to believe right now. You have to trust that this is gonna be okay, because we both have to believe that right now. I need you, as I'm just holding my fucking entirely bloody arm over her mouth.
She trusts you, and she leans into your hand and your arm as you do so, and you can tell that she's not drinking it, but obviously she can't have, like, there's not much of a say, it's going into her mouth. But like after a few moments, you watch her little eyes flutter, and she goes away.
What does that mean?
She just kind of goes limp in your arms.
That was supposed to work. Cypher just sits back, and she's got her hands in her hair like this, and she starts rocking back and forth. She's like, it was supposed to work. She said it was gonna work.
I put my hand on Cypher, and it's like, we don't know yet. We don't know how long this will take. We don't know if it's immediate. We did our part in this, and I pulled a rebar out of her and tried to like wrap it up, so if she does come back, she's not stuck in rebar again.
Jeremy is just, if there's a part of the strap that's not, like, he's just leaning up. He's near them. He's just leaning up, watching, just solemn. He's just like not happy right now.
You feel the heavy steps as one of the mechanical men gets closer and closer to you. In the background, you can hear in multiple different languages the machine voices saying, "Please remain calm. Please remain calm. Please remain calm."
I'm gonna take my gun and I'm gonna shoot at the one that's fucking closest to me, because it's pissing me off about how loud it is and I'm overwhelmed.
The bullet like dings off of it, but the sound of the gunshot incites the crowd. You watch as somebody goes, "Yeah, get off my planet, assholes!" and throws a can and throws a can at one of the machines, and the machine just kind of it dinks off of its head, and then it just goes, "Titan reconnaissance entity, cleaning area," and you watch as its arms move up and its hands split as barrels come out, and it just starts. You hear as people scream, as people get ripped in half, and cop cars get torn and explode.
Can Jeremy? Can I do something?
Yeah.
Can I wake up from this nightmare now? Can I wake up, please?
One. When I see the revolver in Cypher's hand, I'm going to give her a look like, so you're the reason I don't have my damn revolver, number one. But then I'm going to see her shoot it, and I'm like, and then the thing wait, do I feel my power's gone because I'm so close to Cypher?
No. You guys can feel. I just want to quickly check in. Are you laughing, Em, or are you crying? Are you okay? Do we need to stop for a second?
How many people have I fucking killed? Oh my god, Cypher's never gonna be okay.
Can I try to use my speed to grab it or to like push as many people out of the way as I can? I just reflexively, I'm just trying to get people out of the way.
Yeah, you start moving people. People kind of like react to it, and people are running and screaming. It's taken out like a cop car and a couple other things. You watch as the other machines are like walking over and ripping the tops off of cop cars to try to get inside to the people within them. The giant machine man behind you just goes, "Titan reconnaissance entity, deemed to summon back Godbloods. Project initializing." It reaches out and it grabs both you and Cypher, both Victor and Cypher, and you can feel this weight as something within it is starting to vroom, 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 vroom. Jeremy, as you're running and pushing as many people out of the way as you possibly can, one of the machine men skids up behind next to you, matching your speed, and just goes. You feel its arm just grab the back of your shirt as you hear boom, boom, boom,
No,
boom, boom,
no,
boom, boom, boom,
no.
boom, boom, boom.
I actually literally, I try to.
Yeah.
My girl is also desperately trying to escape.
I wanted to try to do something during like, oh fuck, I can't know. I don't even know if I can do it anymore.
Okay.
What did you want to do?
Yeah.
I was wanting to take some of your blood off of Amanda and put it in Haley's mouth.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is smart. It
Yes.
does have you though. It's holding you.
Is there a chance that I think he wanted to do that before because he didn't get a chance between when Jordan said Jeremy was running around. I think he wanted to do. Correct me if I'm wrong. You wanted to be doing that before I shot at someone.
Yeah, because in trying to calm, like trying to reassure you and everything, I was like, I know Haley's dead, and then I was like, okay, I was gonna step back to Amanda and do that plan.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Then yes, I will say you do that. I will allow that. I will allow that. You do that. You do that, and then everything happens. So yeah, it individual machine men are holding on to you. Man, I wish there was a better name for machine men. Root cause still hasn't said anything. God damn it. You hear this whooshing sound and boom, 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 and then poof, dead silence. There's a moment of blackness, a feeling of pulling on your energy. You kind of feel like you're in between like in between worlds for just a brief moment. There's a moment of kind of relaxing, like that feeling when you were falling away from the Hydra. That moment of, well, you should be afraid, but there's some sort of completion to this. Then all of a sudden, the three of you are in a room. The walls are eerily white. The floor is tiled. Everything feels sterilized and clean. There is lab equipment on the counters, machine parts, glass doors. You're in what appears to be a lab.
Is there anyone else in the room, or is it just, are we just teleported into, are we on like pads or something?
No, you are just standing in the middle of this room.
Cypher is still bleeding out. She's gonna kind of just grab at both of you and just be like repeatedly
Like, I'm so sorry. I swear I didn't mean it. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I've killed so many people. I didn't mean to. I never wanted that. And she's gonna just kind of go. She's gonna slowly fall to the ground while holding onto your guys' sleeves until eventually she's just on the floor and she's grabbing at her head like this and she's rocking back and forth. She's genuinely can't process anything that's going on around her at this point.
Is there any like cloth or fabric I see in the lab, or is it just like very sterile?
Very sterile.
Okay, so I'm gonna rip my sleeve. I'm losing all of my clothing. And I start wrapping Cypher's hand. Gonna try to wrap her arm again this time. If she lets me. Or is she
I mean, she's going like this, so if you're able to pry her fucking arms away from her fucking skull, you're welcome to try.
I'm gonna just try to calm and reassure Cypher's like, hey, you didn't know what was gonna happen. It's not your fault. You can't blame them. We were thrown into something. We had no idea what was going on. And I slowly start like
she's just repeating over and over again. It's all my fault. It's all my fault. This is all my fault. Over and over and over again.
And I'm gonna say, it's not your fault. It's our fault. We couldn't do the right thing. It's not just on you. It's on us.
I was gonna say Jordan.
He's smirking over there.
It wasn't Jeremy. That was Jordan doing that.
And I try to wrap your arm. I look at Jordan to make sure his leg is still fine.
Who's Jordan?
Yeah, Jordan.
Oh, sorry, Jeremy. I don't know. The guy's snickering at together.
I'm not actually snickering. That was Jordan. That was me. But Jeremy sees that you've got Cypher handled. He knows that he's not really good at the situation. Plus, it's just so much going on right now, and we're in a new space. So he's kind of overstimulated. So he just wants to take a look at the room. Are there windows that we can see out of? Is there somebody standing there watching us with a notepad or something?
It seems to be that there are windows. All of the walls on one side of you. So let's say the room is like a big rectangle with little rooms attached to it. There is a big wall that kind of like juts into a cliff edge on this side. But the two walls that are on this side of you, so if you guys are right here, it's right here, they seem to be kind of angled walls that are made out of glass. But there is currently metal sheeting, white metal sheeting, that is covering the windows.
And there's no one else in here but us?
No. There are what appears to be three little rooms that jut into this room that have glass doors, and then a glass door at the far end of the hallway, and a glass door pretty close to you on this side.
Can I go to the one that's closest to me?
Yeah. It is locked.
I called it. When you start walking, I go, Jeremy, here, and I toss you the shotgun.
He just catches it. He doesn't say.
There's one shot. There's
can I knock
one opportunity.
Can I knock on the door?
Yeah, you do. You hear
like
that
banging.
sound.
I'm banging on the door.
Yeah, you hear that echoing sound of glass, and you can see on the other side there seems to be more labs, but the lights are off in those rooms. There is thick fluorescent light in the room that you guys are currently in. But
so you're saying the one that I'm...
Sorry, what? You're pounding... You're pounding on a doorway, and you can hear that pound echo down into the other room. There seems to be an identical room that you're on the other side, but its lights are all off. So it's just like a dark, empty lab over there.
I walk over to another door. And I bang on it and I say, hello! And I start screaming, hello!
So as you walk over to this door of one of the rooms that's kind of like jutting in, you don't need to say hello. There's someone sitting in there. It appears to be one of those machine men. But it's in a padded room. There's a glass door that you can look cleanly through and see it. And it is sitting crisscross applesauce. And has one of those wooden boxes that you put the same shape into each of the holes, like for children. And it's desperately trying to put the circle through the square hole. And it just can't do it.
You son of a bitch.
Actually, the circle would be able to go in the square hole. The square wouldn't be able to go
It's going
in the
through this. It's trying to go through the star.
There you go.
Too many edges.
The circle goes in the square hole. Goes in the square hole.
Can I go to the other door? I'm not interested in watching a RoboCop.
It's
Try
the
to
it's
do
the
a
same kind
children's
of.
story.
The next two doors are the same kind of padded rooms, but nothing's in that.
Are there any cameras in this?
Not that you can see.
I hate that answer.
I'm gonna go.
I hate that answer.
I'm gonna go to the door. I don't want to deal with those RoboCops after watching them literally try to murder people.
Just don't shoot them.
I'm sorry.
That was out of character.
You know what? No, Jeremy would do it. Can I break that door?
Which one? The one with the robot?
The
on
one with the RoboCop? Yeah.
Yeah. You try to break it, but as you go to like hit it, it just kind of, you can tell it's open. It's not locked.
All right. Well, I open it.
Okay. It kind of looks up at you. Meh. It kind
Where
of
are
looks
we?
out like a little. This
Can't believe we
entity
were the
doesn't have an
second-
answer to that question. This entity is trying. This entity is new.
How do we get out of here?
There is no answer to your question. This entity is new.
I hear Jeremy having a conversation. I'm gonna start like getting up and walking towards the door. I was like, I put my hand out to Cypher and I'm like, hey, do you want to come with us or?
She's still rocking back and forth, and she's like listing the names of people who are dead because of her right now.
Listing random names. Oh my god.
Greg,
She's
Philip,
She's starting with her
Catherine.
own mom. She's going, Mom,
Jesus. All right.
Amanda,
Cool. Just going down
Haley.
the alphabet.
Mom, Amanda, Haley,
Said Amanda twice.
Mom, Amanda, Haley.
There he is. So yeah, I walk up and I'm like, I get to the door and see what Jeremy is talking to.
there is one of the machine men. Yes, you were right. Just saying. I'm not calling it out. I hate you.
Dude, with a buzzer beater.
I need to make this. I need to make Root like a mod or something at this point.
Absolutely.
They know what's up.
What are they, like 4 for 4?
7 for 7.
Oh shit.
I don't know what that is.
So what have you asked already, Jeremy? Or yeah. What
Yeah,
has Jeremy asked already?
Where are we? How do we get out of here?
This entity is new.
Who are you?
I am Titan Reconnaissance Entity 49 Virgil 36.
Did you just say Virgil?
I am Titan Reconnaissance Entity 4936.
Can I?
Virgil, where's Benny?
What?
This
What?
entity does not have an answer to that
Oh,
they burned him.
these are the people from before.
They burned
What
him.
happened at the farm, Virgil?
They killed them all. Athena sent us to death. We tried. I failed. They made
Is
me
this your
Titan Reconnaissance Entity 4. Fit into box. Fit into
gra-
box. Fit into
I-
box.
I grab its hand, I look at it, come back, please.
This entity does not have the ability to answer your questions. This entity is new.
Can I go over? And I'm going to just put the shotgun down. And I'm going to take the automaton's giant hand. And I'm just going to move it over to the right one. I say, there you go.
Titan Reconnaissance Entity has completed its task. waiting for master. You hear a door open at the far end of the hallway.
Then.
Right? You turn and point the gun. As you do, a very interesting individual is walking into the room. He is small, maybe 4'10". He has a hunch on his back. He's wearing a lab coat and a little medical mask and a little medical hat, and he's limping on a cane as he slowly pulls himself closer and closer towards you.
Do not worry of him. Failed projects. They don't always work. Most of the times they do. My children are so good. So efficient. It just takes a little bit of a push. This one wanted to fight, though. Fight me. Do not worry. I will not do to him what I will do to you. Or the other way around. You are safe here. I needed to speak. Talk. Help.
He approaches you. The little man is kind of like hunched over and just kind of standing just a few inches from you, seemingly not afraid of you at all. Or the
I aim the shotgun.
I put my hand on the shotgun.
I aim the shotgun straight for his head. I'm not touching his head, but it's aimed at his head. So if I need to, the one shot is going to his head. I'm not pulling the trigger.
I put my hand over the shotgun and put it away from his head.
He looks at the barrel of the shotgun. He looks at the barrel of the shotgun and just kind of goes,
Shoddy mechanics. I could make something better. I will make something better. If you listen, speak, I'll make you all something better. I don't think you want something from what? Smith & Wesson? Humans. Don't know anything about mechanics.
With my free hand, I point it towards them and go, "Hi, I'm Victor. Who are you?"
His hand that is significantly lower, almost scraping the floor, kind of raises up, and you can tell that his left arm is significantly longer than his right arm, as he kind of wraps his arm around and just kind of very gently and daintily places it in your hand, and he goes,
They call me Hephaestus.
I knew it.
My home is where you reside. My children, my automatons, brought you to me.
Why Doug is...
Mind you, Cypher is
the
still
Greeks are
on
fucked
the
up.
floor, rocking. Cypher is still on the floor,
this
rocking
is
back
definitely
and
my
forth.
freaking uncle. Oh no, my uncle. My granduncle. Granduncle.
Is it? No.
Uncle. Cousin.
I think cousin.
Something, that's for sure.
Cousin.
He kind of like limply kind of pushes your hand up and down in like the most awkward handshake that you've ever had in your entire life.
Well, I'm giving him like my left hand because I'm holding the gun with the other one.
And then he turns and starts limping towards the windows with metal blocking on them. And he goes,
I want you to understand where you are. No lies from me. No misconceptions. I want you to know that it is incredibly naive to think that there are only two sides to any war. Yes.
He reaches out and he puts his hand on the counter below the window, and you see as his hand moves, there's like a mechanics that like a light kind of follows his hand. Like the whole entire lower part of it is like a screen that him wiping his hand is activating something. And you feel as the metal blockers in front of the window begin to move up and up and up, revealing the world around you. You seem to be within a massive cavernous system. There are trees and rivers and mountains all enclosed within this cavern, this cave. There are birds flying around, animals jumping from tree to tree. Everything is underground, but you're within a wooded forest. You watch as there are bridges that extend from one cave to another, to one clear white door to another across the giant ravine, and you watch as automatons carry massive pieces of machinery across these bridges. You watch as automatons pull levers and crank cranks and tighten bolts, all for what is at its center. Almost so perfect and insane that you didn't notice it right away. At the center of this cave is a massive, glowing, blue sun. Somewhere in the ruins of Las Vegas, a wound closes and a little girl's eyes open. Somewhere not far away, a woman wakes, forever changed. On December 15th, 2001, a roller coaster fell off the stratosphere, and that is all that will ever be reported. And that is the end of Chapter 1, Scion, A Game of Gods.
First of all, I would just like to say that I cannot believe I am the second worst thing that happened in 2001.
I'd say third. We had the Bush administration.
Doug, we're fighting.
Mm-hmm.
Let's fucking go, Doug.
We throw hands.
That went more perfect than I could have imagined. Again, for people who weren't here, I think we have all the same chatters. Thank you guys for sticking around for all of this. Like, this is incredible. And thank everybody for watching. If you're watching on YouTube, or if this is going to be a clip on TikTok or whatever, thank you guys for giving us the attention and listening. Again, I wrote specifically this scene was the scene that I started with. I started with this scene 10 years ago and built my entire universe around it using the Scion system.
I was 13.
Gross, dude.
Doug, we did it.
Yeah,
we did it.
This is the first time I completed my chapter 1 of Scion, and there are a few more moments that I am as excited about as this session, and you guys will just have to tune in to chapters 2 and 3 to see them. Yeah, it's kind of hard getting a little. My baby's out there. This is it. Thank you guys. And I want to give, on my personal note, another huge round of applause to my cast here, who did an absolutely incredible job. I've loved every single moment of this. This went better than I wanted it to, because these beautiful people participated and did this with me. Yeah, I think so. We're going to be back I'm going to summarize this really quick. We're going to be back in probably around 3 weeks. I'm trying to work on something so that we can have 2 streams that happen over the course of the month. But I will let people know as it happens. I'm looking for basically another DM and another cast to run a parallel story. Same universe, same building off of things. I think that would be really cool. But
honestly,
I'm getting ahead of myself.
We should try to have a cast Q&A. So
Yeah.
we ask each other questions about our own characters.
I'm down to do that.
And then we can ask you questions as well.
I'm down to do that.
My first question would be like, first of all, how dare you?
What the fuck is wrong with you, Douglas?
First of all,
the amount of emotional freaking trauma in this whole freaking thing. Great job, Doug.
For real, yeah, it's amazing.
Thank you, guys.
Dude, I still want to fight you, but
I do too.
So
good job, man.
On that note, we're gonna go around say your names, where people can find you, and we'll round it off there. We're gonna go backwards. So Jordan, you get to go first this time.
I don't want it to end.
We'll be back.
I want to play more. That's
Yeah, why are we taking a break when we can just?
I want to play
Because
more.
I need to write chapter 2.
That
We've
But-
never gotten this far.
But this cliffhanger makes me want to play more. I don't
Yeah,
want
me
to end
too.
because
I
I
don't
want to
wanna
know what
end.
happens.
Me too.
That's why. But
I can't
anyway,
believe I'm gonna have to settle for writing my own fan fiction.
Where Loki and
Oh,
Gabriel
no.
just kiss at the end.
Where what?
I said where Loki and Gabriel just kiss at the end.
Yeah,
That was your
yeah,
fanfiction.
Definitely gonna be fucking Cypher having a harem of gods.
Mhm.
It's actually just Cypher sobbing in a corner about all the hundreds of people she's now murdered. She's
Cypher.
We'll
The
take
real
you to
reason
therapy.
behind
Don't worry,
9/11.
Cypher.
I am
she
also
is the second worst thing since 9/11.
I'm going to copy and paste. This is the Discord for everybody who is still in the chat. Please join the Discord. I think I would like to this is literally just a thought that popped into my head. I would like to reach out to people who have been here a lot, and maybe you guys can be help in future stuff, or if you have any ideas of things that we can do in between those times, like prep for a Q&A, or if you have anything that you think would be like fun that you watch this and we're like, hey, you guys should do this, feel free to throw them at us. While I've prepared this game for 10 years, the streaming element of it is new. All right, now that I've done that, I've gotten all the business out of the way. Jordan, where can people find you? Who are you?
Hey guys, I'm Jordan Irby. I play Jeremy Porter for this first chapter. Thank you guys so much for joining us on this journey. I'm totally new to streaming too, so this has been an experience and it's fun. You could find me at Jordan_Irby. Thank you again so much, and see you guys for chapter 2.
Boca, it's on you.
Going. Thanks for stopping by and watching Doug torture us for, I don't know, what is it going on, like 3-4 hours now, something like that. I play the fatherless, motherless, wifeless, and I no longer have kids, Victor Reyes. Glad to be here, guys. It's been a blast. You guys can find me on Instagram, mainly at Boca Bear.
And M, round us off.
My name's M. I play a victim.
Victim of the gods.
Literally. What? This guy had his leg broken. Your wife made the choice to get back with the other guy, and he couldn't think of anything like little enough to get at me, so he just murdered my mom. What? How is that fair? But yeah, I play Cypher Wiley. I'm at Niere on everything, and thank you for being here because it makes everyone here happy. Yay!
And I have been Douglas, the torturer supreme and the asshole that you can all hate. I am Tales of Pantheons and everything. Please give us a follow. We're on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and obviously Twitch. Give us a follow and follow on the Discord. Because we were gonna have updates and stuff, and be trying to do different things and update stuff and new fun things over the course of the next couple of weeks, while I give myself more things to do while working overnight shifts and slowly dying of lack of sleep. On that note, let's go. Caffeine. But yeah, on that note, this was an absolute blast. Thank you, everybody. I love you all, and I will see you in the
I
future.
think that mine's backwards. 1 second, wait, don't turn it off yet. I just
I'm
need
not
to make
turning
sure
it off.
I'm doing the right.
I think you're
Second,
right.
let me look at the stream.
You're right.
Is it correct on the stream? Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
All
Goodbye,
right.
everybody.
Good night.